Hi everyone, here I am. It's Dr Lynda Cramer, 9 a.m. Sunday, nanu. Same bat time, same bat channel. Here we go. So, thank you so much for all of you who have commented so far, because today is a special day. Not only do we get the tarot cards if you comment, but you also get the love dove cards if you comment before I go live. But today, wait, there's more. Today's also Free Psychic Day. Ask your questions, guys. And also, wait, there's even more. My new book is now finished. It is on Lulu, pending their algorithms to make sure everything's good, but it will be on global distribution in a few days. So I've now got the PDF. Yay! So today, freebies. We're getting free tarot cards for everyone who comments. We're getting free psychic answers if you comment your questions. But if you do want a new copy of my book, it is called the Higher Self Meditation Handbook. I ask right now today, half price. So if you do want a copy, it's going to be $20 or more on Lulu, pending how much they price it at. Okay? But if you do want it today for $10, please make a PayPal contribution. Below is my email. My email link for PayPal. Email me and say, hey, I've just sent over $10. Can I get your book? But wait, there's even more. Anyone who does this offer today for $10, you get all 5 of my books, including my NDE, which is this huge mega one with all the pictures where I went in heaven. You get Psychics Explained, Ghosts Explained, my NDE book, Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained, and my new book, oh my God, I'm so excited, guys, because it's finally done. Okay, it's done. So you get all 5 books as PDFs for $10. If you want to do it, make a PayPal transfer. My information is below in the description. Then email me and say, hey, I've just sent you $10. This is where it came from. And I reply with all 5 books attached for you. This is my Christmas present to you all, okay? $10 for 5 books. That's $2 a book. Wow. Okay. If you do want a reading from me, hello, I'm still open for readings as well. So make a contribution below if you do want a private reading. And guess what? I've got spots available from this week coming. So there you go, guys. Boom! News. Today, free psychic questions. So ask your questions. Obviously, be aware that it is public forum. So don't ask me if your hemorrhoids are going to get fixed. Okay? Too much information for public domain. Okay? Everybody gets a tarot card, and as usual, I like showing. I've already pulled out some cards here, and I've got more here on the side because I've looked their question up because I want to give them more clarity. So today is free gift days, half price. Well, it's not more than half price. It's $2 book day. You get 5 books for $10. Oh my goodness. I love this book. You know, I was reading it through last night because I emailed it to myself, and I like the way I spoke about ego. You know, we don't fit into this society. You and me, we're different people. You know, are we alien? Are we higher souls, or are we old schools? You know, I don't care what you want to call it, but I hope and pray that there's something in there for everybody. Obviously, it's from beginner through the expert ones that we hope and pray to be at some point. So there you go, guys. I am so excited. It's finally done. So, some news. Did you notice that I wasn't here Christmas Day? I was going to go to the Ducks with my daughter in the morning. We were going to go to the movies in the afternoon to see Anaconda. But we woke up at 7 a.m. It was already 34 Celsius. I walked outside. You could not breathe because it was so stifling, the air. There was no oxygen in the air out there. It was a really weird day. So we stayed home in the air conditioning all day. We were going to go to the movies in the afternoon, but I went outside and it was like 37 Celsius. So, and I said to my daughter, please, we can go to the movies when you get back. You know, she's gone to her dad's for 2 weeks. We can go to the movies when you get back, when it's hopefully not this bad. Just so you know, Christmas Day, Australia had the hottest day anywhere on the planet for Christmas Day. There you go. Australia, we beat the Middle East. Okay. Hottest day ever for the whole planet. Well, it wasn't ever because we do get hot here. So there you go, guys. We did not go to the ducks. I stayed at home in front of the air conditioner, sweltering, eating ice cream and having a good day with my daughter. So please understand, things change. You know, plans change constantly. We're not always available when we say we are. Look how many weeks I've been saying my book's coming out. But I'll tell you what happened with my book. Stupid me, because I'm not techie. I had a cover. If you get the book, you'll understand. It's like a spiral and it's got hands coming up. And I wanted to put the words over the hands. I don't know how to do it. My daughter did. She was doing things with her friends. She's going out with her friends. She's doing this, doing that. I said, hey. So we finally sat down on Christmas Day. I said, honey, while you do this, I'm going to go and have a shower. I walked into the bathroom. I took my hair scrunchie out of my hair, and she said, Mum, it's done. What? I reckon it was 30 seconds or less. So there you go, guys. I'm not techie at all. I don't know how to do anything technical, but thank God I've got someone in the house who sort of knows. Where do they learn it? Like kids these days, I don't know how they learn this stuff, but she got it done. It's now up and it's there. Okay, so let me just go through again because I've still got a few minutes before I do my live with tarots. Today is free tarot. Comment below. Just say, can I have a card, please? If you do have a psychic question, please ask away because today is psychic and tarot free day. Oh my God. If you do want a copy of my new book, it's called the Higher Self Meditation Handbook, how to connect to our higher self, how to meditate. Okay. It's all about daily affirmations in there. So if you want it, $10 through PayPal, and you get all 5 of my books because I'm generous today. Okay, $5. It's 5 books for $10, so it comes down to $2 a book. One of them that you get is this mega one, where I went in my NDE, what I saw, how I met my great grandmother. Okay, so a little bit more news. Now I'm free to start my next book. It's going to be called Heaven Energy Healing. And guess what? It's using heaven's energy to self-heal. Not only do we want to heal past trauma, PTSD, mental health disorders, but wait, because I healed my own brain tumor and throat cancer. I've got the CT scans, I've got the MRIs to prove these things existed, and now they're not there. So it's using the electromagnetic forces out of heaven. I went to heaven. I saw it. I saw it in operation. It's taken me 20 years to finally figure it out, but it's coming. I want this book out by my birthday. So the next 2 weeks while I'm here with my daughter gone, she comes back on the 9th of January. Obviously, I've got readings in there. So if you want a reading, now is the time to book it while my daughter's not here. And I want to start writing this book and get the pictures in there, etc., because this one's going to have pictures in it. Okay? So there's all my news, guys. Phew. Breathe. You know, I was up till 3 o'clock this morning. I was sort of excited because I actually uploaded it. I wasn't excited about getting my book finished because it's been finished now for about 2 weeks. But the fact that I got it on Lulu, because it didn't accept the book cover, and I'm thinking, but it's a JPEG. Why isn't it accepting the JPEG? Because it says upload a JPEG. So I ended sending the photo to my phone in Messenger, and I took a photo of the photo, sent it back, and it accepted it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it was a different size or something. But, this just shows you guys, I get really nervous with techie stuff because I don't know what I'm doing. So on that note, let's talk about what I do know. I do know? I do know. I do know about tarot. I do know about psychic questions. So let's start and see what you all want today. Hopefully I give you some clarity. Wait, there's even more? Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my 2026 prediction video. Stay tuned for that. I talk about the royal family. I'm going to talk about Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I'm going to talk about some certain politicians on the planet that we are also loving at this point, including England, Australia, Canada, the New Zealand, Russia, and Ukraine. Just so you know, I've got some predictions there. I'm also going to talk about Chinese astrology and what's coming there. And I'm also going to give us some other good information that I see happening. So stay tuned for that one. I'm going to do that one tomorrow. Okay, so it's out before the beginning of the year. So let's get straight into today. Julie Younggrim, Nanu, love and hugs from Colorado. A snowstorm is coming. I've been telling you snow's coming for a while. Oh my God, look at the chills I just got. Okay, may I have your card? Is it psychic reading too? Yes, it is, Julie. Ask away. Obviously, if you want a private question, it's best to send it over a contribution, book a time, and I send you a Zoom link. That's for anybody watching today, okay? If you do want a private reading from me, please send over a contribution. Email me, let me know where you are, and then when we organise time and date, we can have a chat for up to an hour and a half. Okay, Julie, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, he hasn't come out for a while. 8 of Pentacles. And your Love Dove card says love would be thoughtful and caring. So let me just put these two up for you so you can pause the screen, write them down. There you are. Love would be thoughtful and caring with the 8 of Pentacles for Julie Younggren. Yay! I try and be thoughtful and caring every day. I'm always thinking about good things that I can do for other people. And remember, as long as we have the thought of doing things, we're creating that energy around us, okay? I think about going over and watering the birds, because there's birds next door in a little park that I've got. They must get thirsty. It'd be lovely to walk out down with a bowl of water. But then within 5 minutes, I've forgotten the thought because I'm stuck here in the heat and I'm doing other things. But at least I had the thought, which is an intention, which does create energy. Okay, so Julie Younggren, did you feed the ducks on Christmas? Sorry. I'm pretty sure somebody else would have gone, someone closer, because it is about a 15-minute drive for me. And in that heat, it was just too much. And walking around in the sun would have been so horrible, knowing that there was just so much heat there, So I'm going to go and see the ducks soon. This week I'm going over by myself to do a big walk. Okay, but thanks for asking about the ducks. Okay, I've got grapes and peas and oats for them. So it's just like a delayed Christmas party. They don't know Christmas Day. Okay. Little wave. Hi, Linda. I hope you had a good holiday and week. I wanted to ask if you see me moving in the next few months or within a year. If you could see where or if. Thank you. Little wave. Let's see what your card is. Now, you got the 9 of Swords. Oh, I don't like swords when it comes to moving. Okay, but please go research what this one is. Nine of Swords. Now, as you can see, guys, see this on my finger? Here on my finger, right? Just there. That's because I pick up Mary. You know, it was her Christmas too, so please bear with me while I've got scratches and eczema on me because I am allergic to my cat. So, Nine of Swords you got, little wave. And your Love Dove card says, love would ask for the directions. So, when you say that you're going to move, I can't see in 2 months, but obviously a year, there's a chance there. I'm saying 60 to 70% chance of moving in later in the year after March. Could be around July or August. July and August, I'm seeing is a good opportunity for you. But ask for the direction. So put it out there to your guides and just say, hey, put me where you want me to go. Where do you want me to go? So ask the directions from your angels. Okay, and obviously look up the Nine of Swords and get your own little private message there as well, little wave. Okay. Okay. Very good. Let's just keep moving down the list. If this is not a psychic reading, may I please have a card? Yeah, it is both. You get both. You get both. Okay, because I'm seeing that you're moving in. It's not just a few months. It's later in the year that you've got that opportunity to go. Probably around July, little wave. Okay. I hope all here is safe and doing well. Oh, you're such a gorgeous girl. Barbara Byers, the ducks say thanks. And so do we, Linda. Please may I have the wisdom of a card, big purr to Mary. My cat got totally spoiled Christmas Day because we were here because it was 37 Celsius. So we went and got Mary all these churros, you know, the long treats, and it comes out like it comes out like yogurt sort of density, and she sucks it up. She loves churros, right? They come in a long plastic thing, and you cut the tender, and it comes out like a sausage thing. She had 3 of those on Christmas Day. She's supposed to be on a diet, and I think she's put on 300 grams, not kilos, 300 grams in just the last few days because, oh my God, I just love spoiling her. Obviously, I've been picking her up a lot because, look, here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got eczema all over my hands as well. Okay, so Barbara Byers, thanks for this ducks. I'm going to go and see the ducks later in the week. Okay, please may I have a wisdom card, big purr to Mary. Of course I've got your cards. 7 of Cups, Barbara. 7 of Cups. And your Love Dove card says, love would start a creative new project. Now, I know that you know what that means. You know what that means, Barbara. Love would start a creative new project. Start it, get it done. Okay? Love would start a creative new project with the 7 of Cups. Please go research what the 7 of Cups means, okay? And then add them both together to get that extra value, okay? Yeah, but I'm seeing this is really good for you, what's coming up this year, Barbara. Okay, who have we got here? Oh my God, I always pronounce your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Chome. I think I just got it right. Chome, hi Linda, wishing you and your dear people are fine. Can I have a card, please? Of course. Feeling restless at times, maybe a release of tension is needed. If you do a reading, maybe you can say something. Chome, we're all feeling it. We're all going through this at this point. It is so horrible. But please know, next year, energy is changing. Thank God. I'm going to do my prediction for 2026 video tomorrow. Please watch it because I hope that it gives us hope. So I am hoping that it gives us the encouragement that we need and the clarity to get out of this rut that we're going through. And I know where you live, so it's global. It's not just Australia, Europe, or the USA. It is everywhere is feeling this at this point. So I have to get stuck into this new book, Heaven's heaven energy healing is what it's called. I want it out before March because people need to start absolutely tapping into the energy of heaven and really start not just so much meditating. This book I just put out, the Higher Self Meditation Handbook, that's the start of it, because all of my books, if you haven't noticed, they're all connected. Psychics Explained, we talk about all the psychic abilities, but guess what people start seeing first is usually ghosts. Because as we start opening our eyes and we're releasing that veil to what psychic abilities are, the first thing we usually see is ghosts. So there's my book, Ghosts Explained. So all my books are interactive. They all collectively go to the same purpose, which is becoming our best self. So, Chome, I'd like you to email me. Okay, please email me because I wish you to get a little special message there. Okay. All right. Oh, gosh. So talking about message, you've got big messages coming. You've got the Page of Wands. This is actually a good card that you've got for today. Oh, my gosh. News is coming, and it's good news because it's a wand. Okay. So this is quite sudden, I'm seeing for you. So let's have a look at your love, dove. Love trusts that all will work out for the best in the end. So when we start trusting the universe and we say, hey, put me where you want me to be, this is my resume to the universe. I'm kind. I try to be generous. I try to remember to do my best. Please put me where you want me to be. So it's like we're applying for a job and then we're trusting the universe to fill the position. Okay? So you've got the Page of Wands, which things are coming for you. And then you've got this beautiful card as well. Love, trust that all will work out for us in the end. So please look at those two together, please, Chome. Okay? Because that is a really good card, the Page of Wands. Yay! I like it. I like it. Okay. There you go. Please email me. Okay? I've got a little special message for you. Okay. So next card is All Things Must Pass. All things must pass. Yep. Message redacted. Oh, well, doesn't matter because you were in the queue. You get in your card. All things must pass. So you got the Seven of Swords. And love goes swimming when it gets hot. Oh, my God. How long was I in the shower on Christmas Day? I'll tell you, it was a hot day here. No wonder it's getting snow in Colorado because we're opposites. When it's hot in Australia, it's always cold in America. When it's cold in America, it's hot in America, we get cold here. So there you go. All things must pass. Love goes swimming when it gets hot, and Seven of Swords. There you are. Okay, because you commented, even though it was redacted, I'm keeping you in that queue. Okay. Now we go to Jim Holland. Jim Holland. G'day, Linny. G'day, everyone. May I have some festive Yuletide cards, please? Thanks you. And big jingly festive nanu to all. Woof, says Lola. Lola is Jim's dog. Okay, a little white dog. Well, mostly white. Okay, so Jim, you got the Nine of Wands? And love goes last and opens doors for others. So there you are, Jim. There's your cards. So I'm just reading it there so you can just write them down. Okay. All right. Now we go over to the gorgeous Debbie Yonley. Yay! Hello, Linda, and hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. I've been thinking about doing an animal communication course or getting back into my healing modality. If you have any insight, please. Yes, I have insight for you because not only have I already got the cards for you, I love it that you've asked a question so we can relate the cards to it. As for getting back into animal healing, perfect timing. our animals are around us constantly. If you're like me and Mary, Mary's not too far from me at any given point, even though she is a standoffish cat, but she always likes to be about 5 to 10 feet from me. So right now here she's just sleeping she's about 5 feet away from me under my bed. But animal communication course and getting back into your healing, why not do them both together? Because animals are the true healers as well. Look how many people, when they get a dog, they feel better about themselves. So if you not only communicate with the dogs or the cats or the wild crocodiles that we keep as pets, I don't know, some people may have a rhino in their backyard, okay? But if you can communicate with these animals, obviously stay safe if it's a rhino. Even some cats and dogs can bite, right? But at the end of the day, if you do this for the intention of the universe to communicate with these animals and incorporate healing, so then you've got healing animals. So when they're with their owners also pick up that energy and heal as well. Debbie only. This is the best time for you to be doing this, okay? So your cards today, oh my God, Page of Cups. The page is always news coming. Cups is relating to filling ourselves up with what we want. A lot of people say it's money when you talk about the cups, but it's anything that we put into that cup. It could be worth, not just money worth, but worth like doing voluntary work. It could be doing worth like doing a course, see what I mean? Or getting out there, starting a new hobby, doing things for others. So we're filling our time like the cup where we're doing this for others. So, of course, this is telling you to get off your butt and get it done, Debbie. And that was in the nicest, sweetest way possible that I just said that. Get off your butt and get it done. Okay, because page is usually news coming. Okay, and your other card says love has courage in the face of adversity. So I'm seeing that there may be some naysayers who say, oh God, why would you want to do that for? Types. Just remember, they're stuck in their own existence. They're probably not happy with what they're going through. So they have to have that tall poppy syndrome with anybody else succeeding. Now, for those who don't know what tall poppy syndrome is, it's a term we use in Australia when other people do better than ourselves. So we attack them, bring them down because we don't like other people being ahead of us or better than us. So it's called tall poppy syndrome. Okay? A lot of people have it. I don't compete, and I'm always pushing people higher than what they are to become better than what they are because I just don't compete. But tall poppy syndrome is when we do compete. Okay? So you're going to get some naysayers in there, and that's what this is saying. Love has courage in the face of adversity. Don't listen to those ones. Put it out of your head and just say, this is the reason why I'm doing this. Keep going back to that reason. Write it down, put it on your fridge. So every time you're thinking about doing this course, you look at that reason why you're doing it. Okay? There's days when I just think, oh God, I've got to do a video today. I just don't want to do it. But then I think, what's my reason for doing the video? It's not about me. It's about the people that the people that will listen to the video. Because I don't do my videos for 10 million views. I wish I did because I've worked out how much they get for it. But I do it for the one person who needs to hear the message. That's the difference between quality and quantity. I do it for the quality of helping the one person who needs it. That's where I'm at. Okay? So love has courage in the face of adversity. Don't listen to the naysayers. Put them out of your head. Debs only. There you go. Page of Cups. Quick coming news. So this is like you're just going to be sitting there. It's going to be like, ta-da! I'm going to start doing this now. And people will go, what? What? Where did this come from? But you'll know what it's all about. Okay, so let's just keep going down now. So that was Deb Onley. There's my question there, guys. Yes, today is Psychic Questions Day and Tarot Day. 2 for the 1. Please ask your questions and you also get tarot cards. Next level soul ascension. Now, let me just have a quick drink. Okay. Okay. In fact, if I just refresh my screen, there you go, because now I can scroll back up to my comment. Look how many people have commented. Yay! Okay. Hi, guys. Yesterday's talk. Okay. Next Level Soul. Good morning and Happy New Year. May I have 2 cards, please? Thank you. Now, Next Level Soul, she also says, will the new relationship turn into something permanent? I've got your cards. I've got the Love Dove and your tarot card. But I've looked it up in my book because as soon as I read your comment, Next Level Soul, it was like, oh no. I'll tell you how I felt. We get expectations when we meet somebody. We want them to be the best version. We want that knight on horseback riding in to save the day. We want somebody who's going to be compatible, companion, loving, devoted, loyal, and trustworthy. But sometimes we don't get everything we want. So the card that you got, Next Level Soul, you got the 2 of Swords. And I want to read out what the 2 of Swords means before I do your Love Dove. 2 of Swords says, the 2 of Swords symbolizes a stalemate, or one in which a deadlock exists. You may feel that you need to take a decision, yet are unable to move one way or another due to feelings of confusion. We do not see the woman's hands in this card, so it can be assumed she is free to move the blindfold herself, but inertia prevents her from doing so. You need to look at the situation logically and try a new approach to break this deadlock of what you're doing. So your deadlock might be self-doubt. So it's all about inner work here. This is what this card shows, because she's able to take off the blindfold, the veil. She's able to take off that veil, but she doesn't want to because then she's facing her reality. I hope this makes sense for you, Next Level Soul, okay? Because this is a pretty powerful card. There's a decision to be made, but it's like you don't want to see the results. So let's go to your Love Dove card. Love would trust in the angels to guide their pathway. So this woman is at a stalemate. She's got 2 choices. And the Love Dove, isn't it appropriate, the one that you get? I love it how the cards just fall out. I don't pick the cards myself. So it is so important that you get this card. Love would trust in the angels to guide their pathway. So Next Level Soul, this is all about talking to your guides and saying, please give me a message which way I'm supposed to go here. Will this turn into something permanent? Because ultimately you have the power to make this successful or unsuccessful. So it's in your hands at this point as to what it is that you want. Good luck. It's a big decision, but I know that you're going to make the right one. Okay? But just remember what I said at the beginning. When you asked your questions, I did get a no. I got the icky feeling. Okay? But that's for you to work out, what were you expecting? And then for your next relationship, if it doesn't work out, because I hope it does, obviously I want everyone to be happy and loved, but if it doesn't work out, what did you learn from this experience so you put it into the next one that's coming along as well? Okay? All right, so Joko Paranormal, they ask, I hope you had a great Christmas and the ducks got heaps of food. I didn't go. And look at the picture of the little ducky with the little green head. I love it. Thank you for putting that in. Yes, I'm pretty sure that people would have gone and fed the ducks. They're not unfed. They're fat little suckers. They really are. They get fed by about 50 people every day. So it's not like I'm their only food source. But I do want to go over there this week. I'll do a live over there, okay? Just so you see how fat and chubby all these ducks are, because they get fed so well, okay? Please have a card, and if your lady has a message for me for the new year, it would be greatly appreciated. Joko Paranormal, your message is to sit back and watch the show. Now, you know, when I hear that message, sit back and watch, it's usually like Gilligan's Island, sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a motley ship. But in this case, I'm not seeing it so much about like TV, drama, government type stuff. This is sit right back and you'll hear a tale about what's going on in your family. Friends can be family as well. So this could be like your inner circle. Sit back and watch what's going on in your inner circle. Okay, so there's your message. So let's have a look at what the tarot cards come up with. 6 of Swords. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the 6 of Swords and see if this gives me, oh God, it's swords, yes. Whoops, get that out there. 6 of Swords. Where's the 6 of Swords? Oh, here it is. Okay, 6 of Swords says, our experiences are part of us and travel with us, a reminder of the life lessons that we are encountering. This card can also represent a physical journey. Okay. Moving, its literal meaning says moving out of stormy waters into calming ones. So this is where we're identifying things around us that we no longer have as a purpose. This could be leaving a job. You know that one friend that we may have which is always putting us down, saying, why'd you do that for? Why can't you do it like that? That friend may be time now to say, thank you so much for being in my life. You're no longer serving my higher good. See you later. Okay? So this is where we're leaving the past behind, sorting out where we're going next. So this is your card for you, Joko Paranormal. And your love dove card says, love would make time for playful adventures. Well, there you go. Adventures are always moving forward, going places. Okay? There it is. Pack your bags. Go for even just a one-day drive somewhere that you've never been. Having a little adventure, you know. I go for an adventure in my shopping centre where I just walk into a shop I've never been in, see what they sell, have a chat to the people there, and, you know, come out thinking, oh, that was interesting. Whether I go back or not is another question. But at least you have that adventure. So it doesn't have to be a big journey by boat for 14,000 kilometres type stuff. You know, you can have an adventure in your backyard, dig a hole and try and find something, you know. Adventure is cleaning out the hair in your bathroom sink. Yes, look at mine. Hello. But a little bit too personal there, but we all go through it, right? But at the end of the day, an adventure is something that we haven't done. So the cards are telling you to do an adventure, okay? Leaving things behind when you do go, okay? Hope that means something for you, Joko Paranormal. Colin says, hi all. Hello, Colin. You got a card. Okay. You got the Knight of Cups. Oh, there you go. Knight of Cups for Colin. And love has no need to fabricate stories or tell lies. So be the knight. This is you, Colin M. This card represents you moving forward. Leaps and bounds, because that's why he's ready. This guy's ready. Love has no need to fabricate stories or tell lies. So this means you're going forward with your integrity, your respect, and most of all, people value you. So if you're not feeling valued at this point, because a lot of us don't at Christmas time, that's why it's called the silly season, because we're all got no self-worth. Mental health goes ballistic at Christmas time. This is your time to pick yourself up and say, you know what? I truly am special. Look yourself in the mirror and say, right, Christmas is done. New Year coming. What do I want to do differently next year where my life does get better? Okay? Love you, Colin. All right, Jojo Malero. Yay! Hey, Linda, may you tell me, has Dr. Lee given me a grade of C or higher for physics? I'm actually hearing that's a yes. Will Dr. Greenbaum for my structural biology course give me a C or higher? I have anxiety. Ah, Josie, calm down, darling. You know, I've said it to you before. If you do fail a subject, you can always go back and do it again. Because the more we do something, the better we get at it. Yeah? So look at it. It's not a failure. It's an opportunity to relearn it so you know it in 10 years' time when you're going to need it. Okay? So stop the anxiety. Breathe. And just remember, you're doing brilliantly at this point. How many others your age aren't even doing what you're doing? So give yourself a pat on the back and just say, you know what? I am doing my best. Okay? It's all working out for you the way that it should. The thing is, I have to move on from Hunter College, and I can't unless these two professors help me in some way based on my explanations and offers for finishing the courses in a fair, just way. Finally, if Dr. Greenbaum for structural biology submitted my grade, will she, upon hearing my circumstances, be willing to change it? Yes! Always go and talk to your lecturers, okay? Okay, and then she says, I love you, emailed you, Merry Christmas. Okay, so you've just got to remember, darling, always talk to your lecturers. Let them know your situation. Okay? If you want some leniency from your lecturers, you've got to show them why they should give it to you. You know, just say, look, I don't know if you're aware of it, but my life is going through this. I'm going through that. This is happening. That's happening. I've got a lot of issues at this point, but I'm trying my best to get this course done because my goal, what I'm passionate about, is doing the job that this course will grant me. So tell them about the long-term goal here, the job you want. Don't just say, oh, I need a C. Tell them why you need that C. So in 5 years, you're doing that job that you want to do. Okay? So your love dove cards. Oh my God, you got the strength card. The first major arcana for the day, Josie. The strength card. You've got this. Okay? I know you're only young, darling girl. Please know. Wisdom comes from being in positions that make us stronger. And that's what you've got on your side at this point, the lion. And your love dove card says, love would do small acts of kindness. Okay? The more we put out generosity, kindness, you got my email, right? The more we do little random things like that, it comes back to us as karma. It really does. Not that we do it for the points of karma points, like brownie points. We do it because we want to feel that energy of being useful, generous, loving, and kind. We do it out of the goodness of our own heart. And if you then can express that emotion to your lecturers and say, my heart wants me to be in this job in 5 years' time, I'm struggling because I'm young, I'm a little bit silly still, I'm nearly 60 and I use it all the time. I'm still learning. Okay? So even at 60, I'm still learning things. Wow. And I am so grateful that I've got the opportunity of being now nearly 60 where I am still learning stuff. So that's it for the cards. So now we're just back to pulling cards for tarot. This is when I started my live, guys, because Josie was my last card. So let me just repeat for those listening. Okay, today is tarot day. You get a free tarot card. You also get free psychic questions. So please comment below if you have a psychic question. If you do want a private reading from me, up to an hour and a half, so it's 90 minutes, please make a contribution through PayPal. Then email me, let me know what you sent over so I know it's you. Tell me where you are so we can work out time zones. And when we get a time and date suitable, I send you a Zoom link and we can chat for an hour and a half. Okay? Other news today is my book is finally out. It is called The Higher Self Meditation Handbook. Teaches us about how to let go of ego. What is ego? How to let go of this three-dimensional world and connect to who our true source of energy is. Okay? It is now going to be on Lulu for over $20. So today I'm doing a half price sale. $10 through PayPal. My PayPal link is in the description. If you send me over $10, email me and say, hey, this is for your book. Not only do you get my new book, you get all 5 of my books because it's Christmas. I'm being generous. That's $2 a book. And one of them is this one, my NDE, when I died, when I went to heaven, everything I saw there, my life review. I met my great-great-great-great-grandmother who told me all future stuff that is still coming true. And how psychics explain, ghosts explain, spirit guides and life paths. Yes, because I see spirit guides. If you want a spirit guide reading, send me a contribution through PayPal and we'll set up a time and date for a Zoom call. So I'm trying to be as generous as I can today, guys. Okay? So today is Tarot Day and Psychic Question Day. Just to clarify, Sundays 9 a.m., which is now, I usually just do tarot. Thursday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time is Psychic Questions. No tarot, okay? So I do 2 lives a week. Free! I love it. Okay. All right. So now that I've just given myself a plug for the day again, let's keep going. Ishikawa 1598. Merry Christmas. I am going to pull you a card because you commented. Okay. Let me go there. Hello, cards. Yes, it's been about an hour now since I've last touched them. So I just want to shuffle them and just see where. Oh, there it goes. Oh, now isn't that funny? Same card as Jokey Paranormal, Josie. So, Ishikawa 1598. Sorry if I just mispronounced your name. The Strength card. Strength card. Beautiful card. Please research it. Look it up. Now, if you noticed, I've got a new thing here behind me. I just want to show you. One of my beautiful viewers, thank you to whoever it was, because I know who it was, they made this for me. Yes, you can see my ring light. They made this. It's all sequins. Isn't this gorgeous? It's a horse. I am a horse. So next year is my year because I'm a horse. Chinese numerology, astrology, whatever you call it. So I just want to put it in there so you can see it. Okay, so thank you to who sent me that. Thank you for the cards that I've received for Christmas. I love you all so dearly. I also got a little couple of gift cards in there as well. So thank you all so dearly. I love you all for everything that everybody does for me. So I am trying to return the kindness as best as I can. Okay, this is why I'm here twice a day doing live tarot, live psychic days. Sunday is tarot, Thursday is Psychic Question Day. Okay. So, Ishikawasha, you got your card. Hammer Bammers. Hello, Lynda. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Yay! Alrighty. So, Hammer Bammer time. Oh, my God. I've got some beautiful people. I love you all so much. I really do. Wow. What? Here it goes. It's out. It's out. It's out. Okay, the card that just came out was the 3 of Pentacles. For you Hammer Bammers, please go research what the 3 of Pentacles is all about. You know, when I'm holding the card there, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the scene behind me. Hang on, I've just got to do this right. See how I've got this now horse picture there, and I've got my crystal and the white rabbit. I just heard, thank God I don't have to look at the doll. Who said that? Yes, Dolly is still there. Okay. Dolly is still there. Okay, so there you go. Hammer Bammers, you got the Three of Pentacles. Please go research that and come to your own private little message what that one means for you. Okay, who am I here? Simran, 0. May I get career reading, please? Still looking for a job. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, it totally breaks my heart when I see the struggle that you're going through, the disappointment, the self-worth issues. Please, please, please keep reminding yourself that things are going to improve for you. Is there work there? Yes, I see you getting a job. February. Let's see if that comes true. February. Now, when I say February, that could be when you find out about it, so you've got to apply. Government here in Australia can take 3 months until you actually start, because they have 2 weeks of when it's open, then they have 2 weeks where they go through the applications, and then they ring people and say, hey, can you come in next week or the week after? And then that process can go for 3 or 4 interviews. So there's 2 months just there until you actually start. So I'm seeing a delay there, but please know there is work there for you. Simran, it's coming. Just keep your head up. Keep positive. Oh, here we go. We've got a Pentacles, which is always good news. But please know it's all coming for you. You got the 6 of Pentacles, okay? Another one that I haven't had for a while. So please look up what the 6 of Pentacles means, okay? And just be patient. Use this time to really look at who you are and where you want to be next year when you do get a job, okay? Yeah. Really look inside yourself, okay? Alrighty, so Ishikawasha, oh my God, I do hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Do you see me getting admission at this university called FMS in 2026? Yes. Yes. I just said yes. So I do see an admission. Whether it's a course that you want is another question. Because the course that you may want is up here. So they turn around and say, hey, but if you do this course, it's a little bit less effort and a little bit less points, whatever it is that you use, then you get in, okay? Because remember, once you do that course, you can always do extra to get back to the top again, okay? May I get a random 2026 prediction, please? Jim says, Jim, I'm going to talk to you privately, darling, because you live in the UK, and I know sort of where you live. I'm not a stalker, but there is something that I do wish to just tell you about, okay? Yeah. Little Wave says, your books are a pleasure to read. Thank you so much, Little Wave. Colin M1325, congratulations on finalising your latest book. Yay! Okay, we've got another one here. KNFHA, I think it is. Like to Merry Christmas. Will me and my past person get back together? I'm hearing no. You don't want to get back with that person. You may want to, but that's your ego. Okay? Whatever happened in the past is going to continue. No lessons have been learnt. That's what I've just been heard from her. She just said it. No lessons have been learnt. Okay? So history will always repeat. I tell myself before I go to sleep. That's a song, by the way, by Split Ends. Here, they're a New Zealand group. Yeah. History never repeats, but it always does, okay? Yeah, so let's get you a card. There it goes. It just popped out. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, please go research what that one means, okay? Knight of Pentacles. There you go. Okay. Little wave. Yes, congratulations. Thank you. I did that one. Willow T33. I finally caught you live. I hope you're doing great and enjoying your weekend. Yay, Willow! Let's get you a card. Let's get you a card. Now I've got that song in my head. History never repeats. Okay, all right. It's called History Never Repeats, and it's from just say Split Ends. New Zealand group. Came out in the 80s. Okay. Well, here we go. We got the card. Oh, Willow. You got the Sun card, baby. One of the best in the deck. Seriously. Now we're going to go over to the movie Annie. If you've ever seen Annie, Little Orphan Annie, the sun will come out tomorrow. Okay. There you go. You got the Sun card, Willow. Oh, what a good card for the end of the year. So we can say, see you later, snake, because this was the year of the snake. Please watch my prediction video. I'm going to do it up tomorrow, okay? 2026 predictions, okay? King Charles, Donald Trump, and I talk about Albanese, Starmer, and a couple of other politicians around. Yes, Putin and Zelensky, the actor. Oh, God, have you seen the videos where he's dancing? Oh, I'm a girl. I'm supposed to be attracted to men, But when I look at him, it's like puke. I'm sorry. I can't go there. He was a dancer, and there's nothing attractive that I see. That's my personal opinion. You may like it. You may want it. You may have him plastered all over your bedroom wall. But honestly to gosh, I can't go there with Zelensky dancing. Okay? Oh, my God. Okay. Willow, you got the Sun card. How good is that? Okay. All things must pass. Hello, dear Linda. Hope you're having a lovely Christmas. When do you see me moving? 26 or 27? Well, it's actually in the middle of both. Now, I'm going to give you that card, but some also fell on the floor. Oh, now, isn't that interesting? You want me to give her both, don't you? Okay, I haven't seen the other card, but let me just get my chair back in order. Okay. The crazy thing was 2 cards flipped out. One came up and the other one came down. So I haven't looked at this one yet, trying hard to look under the card. But sometimes we do get 2 cards, and I'm hearing this is very, very important. I really want to look at what this card is. I'm not going to. This one, okay? You got the Moon. All things must pass. Now, the Moon, it hides a lot of stuff. It's where we put all our dreams and hopes into the moon. I talk to the moon every bloody night. But when you look up the Moon card, it's telling me that you've also got to look at this card. Are you ready? All things must pass. Not only did you get the Moon card, you also got the Wheel of Fortune card. Oh my God. Oh my God. I always say with the Wheel of Fortune card, be careful what you put on these slots. So when you spin the wheel, you want it to land on something that you want, right? So don't put any false self-doubts or bad decisions out there. Always think positively, so they all go on this they all go think around the corner, so you land on it. All right, the Moon with the Wheel of Fortune card. We can't make this stuff up. We really can't. But hang on, it's got to go that way because the Moon came out first. And this one was behind it because it fell on the ground. Okay? Oh, God. All things must pass. That is just too good. I've got to look it up. I've really got to look up the Moon. What number is the moon? 18 in the major arcana. Okay. Oh, look, I just opened straight up to the moon. Here it is, the moon. Let's have a look. Okay. It's illusionary situations. When do you see me moving? So it's all an illusion at this point. Emotions are highly charged and fluctuating like a pendulum swinging back and forth. Due to the mystical associations of the moon, it can also show our dreams becoming more vivid as the subconscious reveals itself to us. So this is all about manifestation as well, because you want to move, okay? Feelings of intuition and gut instincts are heightened. So this is where you've got to learn to trust yourself more. And then because you've also got the Wheel of Fortune card, put all those, make your own Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, get yourself a piece of paper, draw a wheel with lines through it. Actually, look, I want to show you so you know what I'm talking about here. Okay, I've got to do it for you. She's telling me to just do it. Draw yourself something like this where you put all your wants, everything you want. I want a new house, I want a new job, I want a new car, I want a new neighbour, I want a new partner, whatever it is that you want, put it on there. And if it's something that you really, really want, here goes the Spice Girls, what you really, really want, put it on there twice. So you might put house, 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 job, 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 job. So don't just put it on there once, okay? And then you visualize it, you're spinning that Wheel of Fortune card, because the moon is showing you that decisions are coming. Oh my God, I just can't believe those two cards for you. All things must pass. Oh my God. Oh God, how good is that? KNFHA, wow, that a true blessing. Oh, thank you. Oh, here we go. Hello, little Fijian friend of mine. Congrats on the amazing, awesome new book. Huge love to you and Nanu. You did it. Yeah, finally I did it. I just pulled you a card. Fiji girl. I'm just going to call you Fiji girl, okay? You got Temperance. Oh, my goodness. Temperance card. Please look that up and see what your own little special message is there, okay? Oh, my gosh. So let's just keep going through. Robin J, 1882. Hello, happy holidays. Yay. Oh, your card just popped out. You got the Three of Wands. Robin J, 1882. This guy could actually be from 1882 if that's what you've got that number there for. Look at him. So please go research what that one means. Look it up in Google. Okay. So there you go. So now I'm just going to say it again, guys. Today is not only tarot day. I do tarots 9 a.m. Brisbane time on Sunday. So now is usually just tarot day. Everybody gets a tarot. I usually set it up an hour and a half prior. If you do comment before I go live, you also get one of my little love dove cards, okay? But obviously when I start, I've got to shuffle, so I can't do both decks for each one. Thursday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. So if you're in the UK, that's midnight coming into Wednesday. Thursday, I meant. If you're in the USA, it is Wednesday evening, okay? So watch out for set your notifications. I do live psychic readings. So you ask a question in the comment and I give you the best. I don't do tarots. I just do psychic questions, okay? So tarot is Sunday. Psychic questions is Thursday. But today, because it's Christmas, you get 2 for 1. Ask your psychic questions and you get tarot cards as well, okay? The other good news today is my new book is out. It is called The Higher Self Meditation Handbook. It's going to be over $20 on Lulu. It's probably going to be $30 on Amazon because we all know Jeff Bezos loves getting his billions of dollars in your money. So don't go to him. Come to me. Right now I'm doing a deal, $10 through PayPal. If you send me over $10 through PayPal, okay, I not only email me, let me know it was you that just sent it over, and I reply with not one book, I give you all 5 that I've got. I have my big one where I went when I died, 5 years in heaven. This is me in my life review. I talk about the life review. I talk about meeting my great-great-great-great-grandmother. I talk about floating in the house, how I felt, the music in heaven. I talk about the flowers in heaven, what we see in heaven. So you get this book. Look how thick it is. You also get Psychics Explained, Ghosts Explained, Spirit Guides, and Life Paths Explained, as well as my new book, The Higher Self Meditation Handbook. So it's going to be over $20 minimum on Lulu, $30 on Amazon. So come to me for $10 and you get all 5 books. I can't tell you what a deal that is, you know. Dr. Raymond Moody, he was the one who said that my NDE, near-death experience, was one of the best he had ever heard of. I've had over 70 million views of my interviews, and that's in over 150 countries. YouTube sent me a notification to say, congratulations, your name has been in over 170 million videos. So, well, views, okay? So there you go, guys. I've got a name out there. I'm just a humble woman living in Australia. I just do my best to bring out your best. That's what I do. So if you do want all 5 of my books at this point, $10 through PayPal, please email me, let me know it was you, and I'll reply with them all attached as PDFs for you to read at your leisure. And the best thing is you can forward the email to your friends and family for free. I don't care if you do that, because I'm not doing this for the money. I only have to do it because I have we all need money. We all do need money, so I have to ask for something. So it's $10 if you want all of my books. Okay, let's go there. If you do want a private reading from me, there's a link below, an hour and a half talking to me one-on-one. So people come to me for guidance. They want psychic readings. They want to see what their spirit guide is, because I draw spirit guides, see spirit guides. I talk to them. Okay, so if you do want a private reading from me, I only ask for a contribution. I don't charge. Again, the link is below if you want to book a reading with me. Okay, so there you go. Follow the instructions. So Day 5650. Hi, I'm so glad I discovered your channel. What do I need to know that I would like to know coming in the new year? Thank you and happy holidays. Well, I'm going to pull you a card because today is tarot day and psychic day. What's your message? I don't know what this means, but I just heard get on your horse. Now, I know next year is the year of the horse, and I've got a horse here because someone just sent it over to me as a gift. But I just heard get on your horse. I don't know if you live near horses, whether you like horseback riding or whatever, but get on your horse. I think this is a doing message, because when we get on the horse, it means that we're going to do something, go for a ride, or we're using the horse for transport or working out in the field or whatever. So this is a working card that I'm hearing for you, okay? Working word. Get on your horse. Get ready. That's what it's saying. Get ready, all right? If you've been in a little bit of a slump, shake yourself out of that, because you're about to start getting busy again. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Get on your horse. That was the message. Get on your horse, because things are about to start getting busy for you. I hope you know what that means. It could be a job where 2 people are off sick, so you're doing their job for them. It could be that they offer you extra time at work. It could be that you're about to pack to move out. Oh, my God. So you've got to get ready for that, okay? Your card just came up. So all in all, get ready for what is coming. Your card, Queen of Wands. What a lovely card you got. Okay, so Day 5650, Queen of Wands is what you just got. Please research what that means on Google. What does the Queen of Wands mean in tarot? Okay. There you go. Please look that up and get yourself ready. Get on your horse, saddle up. What, you know how we say, buckle up? That's what I'm hearing for you. Okay? All right. Joanna Lula. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I have a reading for what my spirit guides self want me to do? Okay. Yes, I see spirit guides. If you do want a specific spirit guide reading, it's best to make a contribution, book a time where we can do a Zoom call, because I do see spirit guides and I like to see you, so they come through with you, okay? Here, I'm just seeing your comment, so I haven't got much of a connection with you, unfortunately. But what am I seeing for you? It's, oh, she's saying, my guide is saying, wait for the card because it's going to make sense. So let's see what the card throws out. Let's get these all back in together. Okay, because I'm hearing, wait for the card before I tell you what's going on with it. Okay. Oh, there's the card. All right, so you saw it just pop out. Queen of Swords. Now, Joanna Lula, this card is you. So when you look up the Queen of Swords, this woman's you. And I'm hearing the word busy. Busy. This is a person running around after people, doing too much sometimes for other people without self-caring for yourself. So I would like you to really consider you at this point. Do you get that 15 minutes where you can just sit down and say, what am I going to do for the next 15 minutes? Lie on your bed, meditate. Soak your feet in some Epsom salts. Go and have a longer shower or bath than what you usually have. Self-care is what I'm hearing for you, okay, with that card. So I hope that you look up that card. Find your own special meaning for what that means, but it means you, okay? All right, let's just keep going. Robin J, 1882, I just lost my job. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. We went out for lunch. And as we're sitting there, she had a coffee, I had a cappuccino. And as we're sitting there, I said to her, I can't believe how many people are losing their job at Christmas. And she replied and she said, I can't believe that it's not illegal to sack anyone in December. It should be illegal. You can't sack people. It is so horrible because Christmas is when we have so many expectations. We have so many obligations, and most of us have bills. My car registration was due on Christmas Eve. So I have to budget for that one for like 2 months, plus Christmas presents for people. Yeah, so Christmas Day for me is sitting there looking at my zero bank account thinking, damn, I really, I need to win lotto. It's so nice. Anyway, but Robin, I feel for you, darling. You're not alone. But please know, let me get a confirmation and a card. There it goes. Okay, now I'm going to put the cards here because one just fell on the floor. I've got to go get it. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. Now, I just want to look this one up in my book. Well, here's my book. Bear with me. Okay, the card that you got, Robin, and I really hope this helps you. You got the Knight of Cups. So I've looked it up. Knight of Cups. And it says, the energy this night symbolizes is always felt on an emotional level. Of course you're emotional at this point. He represents offers being brought to you that will be accompanied by high level of excitement. This is great news. So due to the element he represents, the Knight of Cups is the one to look for in relation to romantic invitations or proposals. So those in the arts, he often brings interest in work developments. Okay, so this is also about career and love. Proposals can be a job proposal. So I do see things working out for you early next year. Be frugal over the next few weeks because, you know, everything shuts down at Christmas. No one's employing and stuff. But wait until around the 10th of January, and that's only like 2 weeks away. Okay? 10th of January is 2 weeks away. Use this time to do some self-care. Make notes of where you want to be. Do yourself the own Wheel of Fortune. Just because other people get the Wheel of Fortune card, make your own. What do you want? Get a job, get a job, get a job. Be happy. Look after my neighbours. Feed my cat more. That's too much, like she needs it. But make your own Wheel of Fortune. And then spin it around and see what it lands on. And trust the universe is going to help you with this because, like, that card is a great card. That was a great card. Things are coming for you. So please look that up, okay? Do your own research on it. And I certainly hope that helps you, okay? Julia, pardon me. Sorry for that, big burp. Actually, I'm just going to take a moment to just have a drink of water. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Julie Youngworm. My husband came to visit. He lives 2 hours away for our Christmas today. Yay! That would have been nice. Hey. Okay. Jojo Malera. I feel she does not know whether I'm a graduate student. Also, whilst going to Hunter College, so more than one school is what I go to, unless she does she? Okay, well, I don't ever answer for other people, Josie. Okay, you're the one who has to talk to her and make her clarify what it is that you're doing, okay? Willow, may I please have a card if you have time? I would love to. I gave you a card, Willow. Up further. Go back. Scroll back. What area should I go into schooling for? Oh, my God, you're teaching something. Now, I don't see it just like a school, but you're teaching something. It's not a school. So you're not going to be like the phys ed teacher. You're not going to be the physics teacher. You're not the maths teacher, English teacher, geography teacher. It's not in that curriculum base that you're doing. But you're teaching. Teaching. Yeah. Teaching, darling. Good girl. Hope it works out for you. It will work out. Thank you for letting me know. Okay? Trust, trust, trust. The universe is working for you, Willow. Yay. Okay. Peregrinus fella. Yay! How's disco? Disco. Good morning, Linda. Can I please get a card for disco? Oh, my God. I knew disco. You know, my brain is a sieve for the best of the day, but there are certain people who I remember certain things about. Thank God I remember your pigeon. Okay? He's taken his next steps towards getting back in the sky. Also, we got a firefighter calendar from Christmas. Hopefully the pages don't get stuck. Okay. I actually got 2 Christmas calendars, the firefighters calendars this year from 2 different people. They both sent me different ones, thank God, because I do have quite a few of them. So my daughter took the one with all the animals. Dave's holding a little chicken. So I say he's holding his chick. If you Okay, but they've got dog calendars, they've got cat. Go and watch my review. Okay, you'll know what I'm talking about. I did a review of them. There's a video on my channel. I just did it. But then I got the one with Dave, and he's walking through fire. Oh, oh my God. We don't need that in 37 Celsius heat. You know, I need the hose out to just keep me cool when I look at Dave walking through fire. But yeah, so all the firemen that year, who cares about the other 11, right? I just look at Dave. But Dave is walking through fire. I've kept that one special. Okay. So thank you so much for letting me know that you got one too. You know, they raise money for so many different charities around the world. It's so gorgeous. Ooh, your card just popped out. Peregrinus fella. Now, this is for disco. So because it's for disco, now, for those who don't know, disco is a pigeon, okay? Two of Pentacles. Now, I want to go and look this one up. So it's the Two of Pentacles. Let's have a little look at the Two of Pentacles for disco. Two of Pentacles says, represents the efforts needed to successfully maintain a balance in life. Well, you said that disco is starting to heal. Thank God. This can be trying to keep more than one project going simultaneously, a balance of home and work. So it's like a juggle. There's a juggle, okay? Because you need a balance there. So this is what your bird needs. It needs that time to recoup, as well as time to start getting itself ready for its next flight, okay? I know that you're doing a great job looking after this animal, bird. He's an animal. I call it animal, even though it's bird. But, you know, I can't tell you how proud I am that you don't ask for a card for yourself. You're not here asking for something for you. You're asking about a bird. That makes me want to cry. And I hope that others are just saying, oh, yeah, she's right. She just acknowledged that this person, Peregrinus fella, who I don't really know, you've just shown your character, your true integrity by asking about a bird. Can't tell you how proud I am of you for what you're doing. The universe is smiling on those of us who are doing things for others. It really does. And I know that you do this out of the love of your heart. Because anybody else would just put a pigeon out on the street and say, well, there's 10 million of them just in my city. Go and join the flock. But you are helping one. And I want you to know how important that is to the universal energies at this point, because the whole world's going to crap. And if there's any sort of hope that I want to give you, is that the universe watches, the universe listens, and it hardly ever speaks until it's ready to. So be patient, because there is some good things coming for you. Peregrinus fella, love you so much. Thank you for finding me. Wow. I get all teary when I see how beautiful people are. It makes me truly admire what is out there. Oh, gosh, I love you so much. Thank you so much for asking about disco. All right, let's keep moving. And you also mentioned the firefighters' calendars, which, hello, I'm never going to stop talking about those. Okay, all right, my little Fijian girl says, psychic question. I've been thinking seriously again about having my eyes done to get rid of needing glasses for close and mid-distance. I feel the frustration glasses every day. Will it be successful? I'm hearing it will be successful. However, you've got to realize what it is that you will lose as a consequence of doing this. Not only do you lose this, like mine are loose. Look how loose they are. Whenever I go forward, they like nearly fall off. I've got to go and get them heated up so they fit my face again. But at the end of the day, I love the fact that I'm so short-sighted. I can look at something like a nail file that I've got here, and without my glasses, I can see every bump because I'm so short-sighted. I can see every bump like craters in this file. I can see little tiny hallmarks and intricate details on jewelry, like hallmarks, etc. So close, because I can see so close because I'm so short-sighted. So if I had corrective surgery where I could now see long-sighted as well as short-sighted, I would probably then need glasses to see things so closely again. So the question that I'm going to answer your question with a question. Are you willing to lose what you now have in order to gain something that at this point is just a dream? Ooh, that's a big question. Would it be successful? Yes. But just consider what it is that you do now with your eyesight that you may lose. Okay? Because I do hear a lot of people have corrective surgery and they say, oh, damn, now I've got to wear glasses to see distance. I never used to have to do that. See what I mean? So think of the consequences more so than the surgery, because the surgery will be successful. All right? Hope that helps you, darling. Erica and Serena, hello. Good morning, Linda. Nanu. Eric has just over a week until his big day. Can he please get a card and reading on whether or not you think he's going to be in the chair? And what about the tire mark? Well, let's do a card for Eric. Will he be in the chair? Now, how the hell did that happen? Now, I'm holding the cards, and look, I'm shuffling, and there's one out of order. And it just came to the front. So this is obviously your card, even though it didn't get flicked out. This is the Two of Pentacles. So this is for Eric, Two of Pentacles. That was a weird card. Okay? Two of Pentacles. Okay. I want to look it up because you've asked me this question again. Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles represents the effort needed to successfully maintain a balance in life. The effort involved in making a project go simultaneously, balance of home and work, or even juggling finances. The signs are good that this can be obtained. I'm hearing that he's got the job, but there's somebody else who could make this not feel so good for him. Jealousies are always rife in business. You know, we don't want to think about what other people do to undercut people, because I could never do it. And what do they do after? Like, just to say, you got the good person, the bad person, right? This is an example. You got the good person, you got a bad person. The good person's going for the job. The bad person says, hey, I want that job too. So the bad person does all the horrible things to make the good person look bad, spreads rumors, does this, that. Then when the good person gets the job, this guy makes their life hell even more because they wanted it. So it's not so much the fact that Eric's getting the job. Just bear with me, I've got to blow my nose, sorry. I'm seeing that there's somebody else there in this scenario that could impact the outcome. Okay? So be careful of that person. All right? I'm seeing Eric's getting it. And what about the tire mark? I'd like some more clarification on the tire mark. Okay? Because I'm not too sure what you mean there with that. I'm getting like mixed signals with it. Okay. Simran, let's just keep going. May I know what's coming ahead in my career, currently jobless? Yeah, I know. There's so many of us that have lost their jobs. I just can't believe people are losing their jobs at Christmas. The world has gone totally insane. If I had a company and I knew that I was losing money and I couldn't really afford to keep these people on, I'd be doing something. Not just saying, you sack, see you later, get out of here. You can always put some people down a half staff for a while and say, hey, I really appreciate, I really appreciate what you've been doing. I don't just want to let you go. Because when you sack someone, it's like, oh, you're the worst employee ever, see you later. And I'm sure that you guys aren't like that. You've all got your integrity. You're all doing a great job. So it's just so cutting to the core that these people are so vile and so incapable of having any sort of compassion or empathy at Christmas. It breaks my heart how nasty people are getting these days. Never used to happen. People used to be nice. So what is it that's causing people now to be so freaking angry? So please know, I do see a job coming for you, okay? I said it earlier when I got your card. Okay, so let's just keep going. Oh, okay. My screen is just refreshed, so now I've just got to go back up and find out where I was. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at all these new comments. I love you all for being here. I really do. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay. So, Raynite Monica 28. I hope I pronounced that right. Hi, Linda. I've had some pretty bad luck with my last few ventures. Can you please pull a card and give me a reading on how my 26 will go? Well, oh, honey, we're all getting desperate, aren't we? It's shocking. Why do you think I love doing my lives where I'm trying to give help and support to people? I love being generous and I love being genuine. So now I was going to only do 2 lives a week just till Christmas, but I've decided I'm going to do it every week. So today, 9 a.m., so I've been here now for an hour and a half. So wherever you are on the planet, go back an hour and a half and you'll know when I start my live. But comment earlier and you get also the Love Dove card before I go live. So that's today, but Thursday, 9 a.m., which is Wednesday evening if you're in America, I do psychic questions. So, but today, because it's Christmas and I wasn't here over Christmas because things happened and it was really hot, so I'm here today doing both psychic questions and tarot for people. Okay, so let's do this one. I had some pretty bad luck. It's shocking what they're doing. I can't believe it. It is so sad that people are nasty. I can't believe what we're living through. It's like they're all turning into zombies. Remember when the CDC actually did put out that they said it was a April Fool joke, and they said how the COVID vaccinations were going to turn everyone into nasty zombies where they can't think and they've got no cognition. That's why they're getting nasty. They're all getting dementia and cognitive decline. And then, because it was on the CDC website, I screenshotted it. I've posted on Facebook like 2 years ago when they came out and said this. But then they took it down and they said, ha, 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 we were only joking. They knew what's happening. They knew that these injectables were making people sick. They've now disclosed it. They've now disclosed that it's causing, because of the heavy metals in the brain, it's causing dementia. So people are forgetting things. And now we've got like 12-year-olds with dementia because they can't concentrate at school because they're losing their cognitive decline. I just got to go there. Remember, there's a scene in Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze. Now how's that song go? The time of my life. And he's mouthing the words. I've got Dirty Dancing. I might go watch that later on DVD because it's hot here in Australia at this point. Yeah, but it's what they're doing to us at this point. It really is. I can't believe it. I really can't believe that the governments are getting away with this stuff too. Where's the Royal Commissions coming in? Where are the Gitmo prisoners and all that they've been saying is going to happen? You know, we want action. But it is coming. It is coming. So, Rain Knight, Monica, 28, please know I do everything I possibly can for people. My next book, I'm starting it tomorrow. It's called Heaven Energy Healing. I cured a brain tumor, which was right there. And I also cured a throat cancer, which was an inch lump, which was right there. It was right there. So if you go back and watch my videos about 2 years ago, you'll see how sick I was. I couldn't talk for 3 months. And people actually emailed me and said, Lynda, please go get your voice checked because there's something not right with your throat. So thank God I listened. I went and had a scan and they found an inch lump in my throat. So I started my own electromagnetic healing, which is the Heaven Energy, and I healed it, the same as my brain tumor. Both are now gone. So if we can get rid of all these illnesses, we can become our best potential. We're little manifestors. The government knows it. They don't want us to do it. They're dumbing us down. They don't want us to be energized. And it's making me so, I can't get angry about it. I'm not going to get angry because everything here is for a reason. How do we love unless we are surrounded by things that will hurt us? How do we forgive unless people treat us so bad? How do we learn kindness unless we live in a world where everyone's selfish? See what I mean? Like, I believe the whole world now is made up of two types. We've got the non-player characters, NPCs, the non-player characters, zombies walking around, but then we've also got all the old souls here. We're here to learn the hard yards. We are truly here to learn the hard yards, the difficult ones. And if you look around your local suburbs, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because there's people that are tuned in and there's people that are just like brain dead zombies. And isn't it funny? The CDC actually came out with it. I shared the photo on Facebook about 2 or 3 years ago. So I know it's out there where the CDC said that the vaccines are going to make people brain dead zombies. There's going to be a zombie apocalypse. And then they took it down and said, oh, that was just a joke. Yeah, right. You know, if there's one word that I associate myself to, I'm the Justice card. I like seeing karma. I like seeing justice. I like seeing compensation due. People that are watching me today, thank you so much for being here. Because that shows me straight away which side of this war you're on. And we are in a spiritual war. We are in a spiritual war. We've just got to keep connected, talk to our guides, angels. Even if we don't hear the messages, they still hear us and they can still put us into those positions. How many times do we hear the story where someone's driving through a country road, there's nothing for miles. They break down, then, oh my God, a car just pulls up and the guy's got the exact same part in his car that's needed to fix your car. And then he drives away and you look around and where's the car gone? Angels come to us even when we don't hear their messages. And we've got to believe in that. We really do at this point. Keep talking to them. So for those that have lost their jobs, don't just say, hey, I need a new job, please help me. No. you've got to say something like, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that I had a job, so I value what it was like to put food on my table. I'm so grateful that I believe that you exist. I'm so grateful that people have seen you, even though I haven't. So I've now got that trust that you're out there and you do make these miraculous occurrences into our reality when we need it to be done. I also thank you for putting me into that exact same moment at the exact same time when I needed to be there. How many times in my life have I heard I've heard her say, because I don't know what she looks like, I've heard her say, go to the pub. Really? Go to the pub? But I go to the pub, I'll go out, I'll get a soft drink, I'll go out on the smoker deck, and there's someone sitting there crying their eyes out. So I'm needed to sit there and say, are you okay? Oh my gosh, don't know what it is, but today I put 10 tissues in my pocket. Here's a tissue. So the angels put me into the exact opportunity where I can be a benefit to others. And when we say it like that, instead of just, I want, don't say I want. Change it around and say, where do you want me to be? What do you want me to do for others? What job would suit where you want me to be in my future? And if we can start saying that sort of stuff, instead of, oh God, I need a new job, I want a house, I want this, I want that, guess what? The energy around us changes. And then we start attracting in. Because Rain Ignite Monica, I've got a card, and you got the Queen of Wands. That's you. Things are coming. And I always say it's the queens who are the doing cards, because princesses, they're just the ones that just suck it up and just accept it all. The queens are the ones who take responsibility. They're the ones who are accountable and make things happen. So ask your guides to help you get there, because it's all coming. Queen of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. Diana K. Hello, Diana K. I love the wave. Well be. Hi, wave. Well, be well. Linda, no card today. Just wishing you a merry... Oh, no. Diana K. I love you for saying that. But you commented, so you're getting a card, darling girl. Gosh, I can't believe how nice some people are, you know. I'm so grateful that I'm in this community where people are saying, hey, can you pull a card for my pigeon? Oh, my God. So, Diana K., if you're still watching, you've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I'm going to write that one down. Okay. Oh. Okay, King of Pentacles, Diana K., just write it down. Okay, you'll know why. Okay, Jojo, what does your lady have a message for me? I already have answered Jojo, okay. I'm going to keep going, all right? All right, so Little Wave, thanks very much for my card and your suggestions regarding moving. Nine of Swords can just indicate worrying things. I'm hearing you. I don't like any swords, to tell you the truth, because swords are always delays. They're always about things not going the way we want, conflicts and that sort of stuff. So, you know, at the end of the day, though, just remember, chill, stay calm, and just remember what it is. You know, what's our goal? Think about the end goal. Okay? Alrighty. So KNFHA, like to Merry Christmas, will me and my past person get back together? I'm not seeing that happening. Okay? I am not seeing it happen. Don't go back is the message I'm hearing for you. KNFHA. Okay, Jojo, thank you for your reading. I understood all that you said, but will Dr. Greenbaum pass me C or higher? Honey, that's his decision. Remember, I don't do readings for other people without consent. Okay? Talk to him because they always have the capacity to change results. All right? Julie Youngren, she says, hooray, the Eight of Pentacles says, new job. I am so broke. Oh, Julie, see how many people are losing their jobs right now? I can't believe it. Oh, my God. Baby, oh, God, I hope I get this right. Mykelty? Baby Mykelty? Hi there, will I be hearing from Van Ease in January 26? We've been in like a loving no contact for a little while. I'm going to pull you a card. And I'm going to write here on my pentacle, on this piece of paper. Okay? Maybe you just heard me what I just wrote. But I'm going to pull a card. Oh, that just popped out. Oh, okay. 9 of Swords, baby Mykelty. I'm sorry if I've just mispronounced that. 9 of Swords. So let's have a look at the 9 of Swords. Oh my goodness. So many swords today. Don't like swords. 9 of Swords. Oh my God. Feelings of suffering, disappointment, and despair, and a sense of anxiety. Oh my God. So I want to do this live. You can't see I'm not holding a pen, but I wrote down, will I be hearing from Van Ees in January? I wrote no. If you do make contact, I'm not seeing it's going well, because the answer's no. If they ring up and say, hey, let's go on a date, don't go, because it's not going to work out the way you want it to. Okay? It's best to leave the past in the past. Was ist das? Yeah, if you speak German, was ist das? It's done. Okay? Yeah. Okay? I'm sorry to give you that news, but you know what? Now you've got the opportunity to really sort out who you are, what you want in your life, and who you want to enjoy that with next year. Because I do see you with someone, okay? But please let go of this person if this is true and accurate. Because, all psychics are never 100% guaranteed. So I hope I'm wrong, because I want you to be loved. I want you to have happiness and love in your life. Of course I do. But this one, I'm not seeing this. No. I'm hearing it's a no. Okay? All right, let's keep going down. Julie Youngren says, Robin, sorry about your job. I got laid off in September and I'm still looking, fingers crossed. There's so many of us now without jobs. I'm so upset for this. Jim, if you have time, call me after this. I'll be up late. Oh, okay. KMFHA, okay. Okay, no more bad gov. 8873, Merry Christmas, Linda. I hope I'm not too late for a card. Oh, I'm sure you're not. I feel like no matter what I'll be in the Tower card, I've got so much going on. Don't put that energy out there. I don't want the Tower popping out for you. Oh, my God. Oh, we got a card. We got the card. You got the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. That's a bit better than the Tower. Okay, no more bad gov. There you go. You got the Knight of Wands. Please go research what that card means for you, okay? Oh, my God. Please know, guys, I try my hardest to help as many of you as possible. I really, really, really want to do everything I possibly can for you. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here on Thursday mornings, 9 o'clock, doing psychic reading days. Next Sunday, I'll be here just doing normal tarots again, okay? So please don't ask your questions. Keep those for Thursday, which is Wednesday night if you're in America. Okay. Dankin27, how fun to hop on a live show with you. I could ask so many questions. What direction or area of work should I put time into to increase my financial freedom in 2026? Oh, now you've got 4 options. Don't know if you know that. There's 4 avenues. 4. Now, out of those 4, 2 are really good. One's a little bit and the other one's like, don't go there. So it has to be ultimately your free will, but you've got 4 options. How fun to hop on a live show with you. Yay! I could ask so many questions. What direction of area of work should I put time into to increase my financial freedom in 2026? Oh my God. Let's see what the card says. Oops. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Now, it is funny because what direction of work should I be putting around? I was actually hearing write a book. And look at this guy. It's almost like he's sitting there writing a book. Eight of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Please, Denkin, go check out what this card means for you, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to move right along. If you weren't here earlier, I'm going to go there just for a little plug of myself before we keep going, okay? Today is Tarot Day. Sundays, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, I do psychic readings, but today I'm doing both for free, okay? Last night I finished my 5th book. It's now awaiting approval on Lulu to go into global distribution. It's going to be over $20. So right now I'm doing a deal. If you want a PDF of my new book, which is called The Higher Self Meditation Handbook, how to connect to our higher self and stop releasing all this crap that's going on. I'm doing a deal. $10 through PayPal. And when you email me to say that you've done it, I will reply and not attach just my one book. You get all 5 of my books for your $10 donation. So that works out to be $2 a book. So that's first deal. Second deal, as usual, if you do want a psychic reading from me, I don't charge a set amount. I only ask for contributions. I've got heaps of spots available because at the time of year, hello. But if you do want a private reading, up to an hour and a half, okay? I'll give you my books for free as well. And email me once you make a PayPal transfer. Tell me where you live so we can set out times and dates. And then I send you a Zoom call and you get one-on-one with me for an hour and a half. Okay? Alrighty. I've only ever had one person ask for a refund, and the next week she decided to book another reading. So she did donate twice. That tells you something. And I've done thousands of readings over the years. I don't do testimonials because I've got too many to list them. I'd be updating every day because I get testimonials every day of readings that I've done. So I don't need to do it. Okay? All right. Smiley 1987 E7. Okay. Like 14, will Tonya want to live with me? Oh, Smiley 198 E7. I never do readings for other people because it's karma. Can you imagine if Tonya went to a psychic and said, hey, Smiley, are they going to want me? Would you be happy with that? Please don't say yes. It's against your free will. It's against your consent. If someone went to a psychic and said, hey, Linda, tell me all about her, I'd be pretty pinged. Come to me and ask me that question. So you get an honest response. But so therefore, I never do readings without consent. There are some viewers who I've had for a long, long time, and I know them. I've spoken to them because I've had readings with them. So I do know when they say things like, hey, can I get a card for my partner? I know that they've already given consent, okay? But Tonya, I'm not going to tell you. But how we get around that is by doing it for you because you're the one here. So you're going to get a card, and will Tonya want to live with you? Okay? So this card is about you, not Tonya. Okay? All right? So will you end up living with Tonya? Is the card that I'm asking. It just popped out. Did you see it slide? Oh, gosh. Nearly lost all my cards then. Oh, my God. I'm going to look it up for you. Because if you know your tarot, it's 17 in the major arcana. So I like it when I get major arcana cards. Whoops, 17. XV11. XV11. Because you got the star. All right. The star, Smiley 198E7. Let's have a look at the star card. Nope, doesn't go over the page. Okay, the star can bring healing after illness. Its beautiful aspect means it's always a welcome sight in any situation. It provides faith, and it tells us to have belief in ourselves. Our plans show promise. Success is obtainable by the light of the star. In relationships, it can show the healing of rifts, harmonious living conditions, and hope for the future. Wow. A new relationship aspected with this card would tend to show shared harmony and a good future. So this is actually a yes card. So even though I've just said I'm not reading for Tonya, how will you go in this? The answer is yes. Please research the star and get your own answer to that. How great is that? Congratulations. Okay. All right. All things must pass says, wow, the moon and the Wheel of Fortune cards. That is exciting. Oh, I hear you. Okay. Jojo Malero, will LIU CVM, Comparative Biomedical Veterinary Science, let me stay? Honey, trust your lecturers. These questions are for your lecturers. They're the ones making the decisions. I'm not going to read for them. You got to talk to them and say, hey, this is where I want to go. Please help me get there. Okay? Anna True. Yay! Anna True. Now, let's just give Anna True a plug. Anna True did the most amazing drawings of my spirit guides. So if you do want to get your spirit guides drawn, it is a very professional package. They're laminated. You get printouts of what they all mean. It is beautiful what she sends you. Click her name. Go and look at her about information so you find her contact info. Contact Anna True. So you just click her name in the contents, or in YouTube, put in Anna True, ANNATREW, spirit artist. I think that's what you're called. I hope that's what you're called, darling. But if you just put in Anna True, it'll come up. Okay? TREW. Anna True. She is gorgeous. I love giving people plugs. She deserves it. She's gorgeous. Okay? We've all got to support each other. You know, I see spirit guides too, so why am I plugging her? Because I don't compete. I just want us all to succeed in this crazy, crazy, bloody weird world that we're living in. Okay, so let's get a card for Anna. You seriously want to have all three? Thank God, Anna, you know the tarot cards. Because I just got 3 popped out. And she's telling me they're all for you. Pardon me. The first one we got is the devil. So there's all your self-doubts, feeling of worthlessness. Then we've got the death card. Something's closing, so doors open. Remember, it's not physical death. It's changing, so new things begin, right? You got death. And then we've also got the world card. You got 3 major incarnas. Letting go of the past. Having those feelings of, am I good enough to do this? And then you've also got the world on your shoulders, letting you know that everything's going to be okay. Oh my God. So you've got the 3 powerful cards and a true. Can't believe what's just comes through for you. She is saying give you all 3 of these cards, not reshuffle. You know the importance of these 3 cards. And I also know you know what it means. So there's something privately going on where you know that the death card is important. Something's changing. So let go of all your self-doubts. Accept what's ending so the world card brings in all the good stuff for you in the future. Oh my God. How often do I ever give out 3 cards in one reading like that? That's crazy. Let's separate those in the deck. Okay. Alrighty. Let's keep moving along. Anna, good luck with those cards. Wow. Saran, the observer, says, hi everyone. How soon will I be able to move out or even relocate? The answer is not yet. I'm launching a new service in business soon. Yes, do it. But it's going to take time to build. I've been in a rut for a while, eager to break out. And now I've got Queen in my head. I want to break free. I've got to break free. So in that impatience that you've got, Saran, that observer, please use that energy productively. Put it into where you're going. Okay? This new project that you're going to come out with is going to take off, but slowly. So the big thing is look for free promotion and marketing ideas. You know, Facebook, go to Facebook groups. You know, I'm in a lot of different Facebook groups. If you're doing something like spiritual services, I welcome anyone's promoting yourself in my paranormal group on Facebook, pardon me. It's called Dr Lynda Cramer Paranormal. Go find me on and join. Just click the yes answers so then you get accepted by my admins. But you got the 9 of Cups as well, Saran the Observer. Okay? So things are going good. Okay? Things are turning up for you, darling. I'm so happy for you. Okay? Alrighty. Okay. Virgo Empress cards. Oh, I like that. You know, some people on here have got really cool names. I just use my name. Am I boring? I don't know. Yeah, Virgo Empress cards. Happy holidays all. Hey, Linda, what would you say is coming to me in love 2026? Right now I'm in love with someone I can't be with yet or ever. I don't know. Be patient. Be their friend. Okay? Sometimes we have to allow others to make mistakes with other people so they don't make the same mistakes with us. Does that make sense for you? So whatever they're doing with this other person, hopefully they're learning. And I don't want people to break up, obviously, but if they do break up, don't just race to him that day or her that same day and say, I'm here. Let them come to you because they see how good you are, okay? I read this article today, not saying that you have to do this at all. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock were in the movie Speed together. Sandra Bullock broke up with her husband. Not too many people knew it, because it wasn't released for a few weeks. But Keanu Reeves turned up at Sandra Bullock's door with 2 bags of food and just walked in and said, I know what you're going through. It's hard. I'm here to help. He cooked her dinner while she sat on the chair bawling her eyes out, and he was just there for her. This is the type of person I'm seeing for you to be. So don't invade, but just wait and be a friend, okay? Because I'm seeing it's all going to work out. Virgo Empress cards. Oh, I love that name. Happy holidays. What's coming for love? Well, isn't it funny? I've got 2 cards. Oh, I'm going to do it. 2 cards. Yeah, I'm hearing. I don't usually do when 2 cards pull out, but I'm hearing. It's a funny thing today because I'm hearing just do them. So the first one is regarding to the female of this partnership. Okay, Queen of Swords. Real busy woman. This one is Queen of Swords. And the other card I got is the Moon. So I'd like you to research what those 2 mean together. Look them both up. What does the Moon mean with the Queen of Swords? Wow, very powerful cards. Okay, and hopefully it means that love boat is coming for you. Sail away on this sunset horizon, and everything turns out for you, because that's all I ever want for everybody. Okay, Robin says, oh, thank you. Yep. Joe Malero said, oh gosh, okay, I've just refreshed my screen again. Let me just go back up. Oh my gosh, okay. I've got a lot more comments, so just bear with me while I just get back to where I was. Oh, okay, I'm back up to here. I can't retake the class. That's also the whole thing, just to say, Linda. So, yep, you got to talk to your lecturers, Jojo. Okay, now we've got a new one here. Oh, yeah. Day, dom, da, da. Day, dom, da, da. Day, dom, da, da. I hope I'm singing that right. Let's get you a card, because it's Tarot Day. Tarot Day. And it's also Psychic Reading Day, so if you do have a question to ask, please do. Okay, well, there goes your card, just fell on the floor. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me come back in with my chair. All right, day, dum-da-da. You got the 9 of Swords. Today is Swords Day. Have you noticed how many swords are coming out today? Swords Day, 9 of Swords. Please go and have a look at that one and see the own special little press message that you get there when you Google that one. Okay? All right, so I'm just going to go there again because we've got a lot more coming in. Okay, 9 a.m. Sunday, Brisbane time. I've now been here for 2 hours. So if you go back 2 hours, that's when I start my Tarot Sundays. Thursday, 9 a.m., which is Wednesday evening if you're in the US, I do free psychic days, so you ask your questions. But today, because it's Christmas, it's both today, tarot and psychic questions, okay? Just to clarify. My new book has just hit. It's going to be over $20 on Lulu, probably $30 on Amazon. So there's a deal I'm doing for today. $10 through PayPal. And email me, let me know how much, if you want to send more, I really appreciate that. But I'm just asking for 10. But if you want to get my book, $10 through PayPal, I will reply with not just my new book, which is called the Higher Self Meditation Handbook. You get all 4 of my other books as well. So it comes down to $2 a book. So if you do want my books, please make a contribution through PayPal. My link is below. Email me. My email is also below. Let me know it was you that paid, and I'll reply with all my books attached as a PDF. If you do want a psychic reading from me, I don't ask for I don't charge. I only ask for contributions. Again, email me and let me know how much you contributed so I know that it was you. Let me know where you live because we set up a time and date, time zone differences, and I'll send you over a Zoom link. Okay, I do have spots available this week if you're interested in a private, up to an hour and a half talking to me privately. Okay, so there's my plug for the day. My books are now available, $10 through PayPal. Why would you spend $30 and give most of your money to Benzo, who's already a billionaire? That's just my perspective. Okay, so Day Donadello, Nanu, Queen of Pentacles for you. Queen of Pentacles. How gorgeous is that one? Okay, let me just blow my nose. I've got my air conditioning on and it always stuffs up my nose. I live on a major highway, so I've got 4 lanes of traffic right outside this window just here. So I keep my window shut all the time. So every time I do on the computer, I always have my air conditioner on and it always stuffs up because I've been here now for 2 hours. So just be patient with me, guys, with my nose, okay? Bob Hope, 123. What do you see with love and wealth in the future? Well, Bob Hope, I'm seeing a journey for you. Hang on, what just happened here? Okay, too many cards. Too many cards. Where are you going? Because it's funny how I'm seeing the love boat. Are you going on a cruise? Could be just a ferry, okay, across a little creek that you've got near. But I am seeing travel by boat. You may be going out on a fishing trip with somebody. I don't know. You may go camping and they've got like little paddle boards there or something because I'm seeing you in a sort of boat. And there is a love connection there too. Okay, how many did I get that time? 1? Thank God, 1 card. So we got your card. Okay, got your card that time. Okay, Bob Hope, 123. What do you see with love and wealth? I'm seeing a love connection coming to you, thank God. You know, everybody deserves love and happiness. But it's with a boat. This boat. I don't know what that means. Okay? Hopefully you do. And for cards, you got a 9 of Cups. So there you go. Please go research what this one means. Cups is always good, by the way. Please go research what that one means, Bob Hope. Yay. Okay. Bob Hope, done. Okay. Fijian friend, just saying thanks for the yes and for sure the close-up eye gains when working my bees and snorkeling passions will be better than slightly blurry long distance showing. Yep. Okay. Stiff honey-covered glasses, clear to history. Love you. Oh, and that yes, of course, will mean a trip to Brisbane to help feed those fat ducks. Elaine. Okay. Alrighty. I love you. Baby Miketty, I've already given you a card. Thank you for saying that. And thank you too. Joe says, well, I will pass structural biology. Honey, you've got to ask your lecturers. If you feel that you're not passing, that's your only self-worth coming in, your self-doubts. Trust yourself more. Learn to trust your lecturers. Talk to them and say, hey, am I going okay? You know, my daughter, she was just coming up to her exams like mid-December. She went up to one of her lecturers and she said something like, hey, am I doing okay? And they said, here's your feedback. So my daughter came home and she put all that into action. She ended up getting a high distinction. Wow. See the difference talking to a lecturer, what it makes? She got a high distinction for that assignment that she had to do. Because whatever he said to do, she did it, and he obviously listened to the fact that she listened to him. So ask your lecturers for some advice, take it on board, and do what they say. Okay? Alrighty, let's keep going. Bean AG Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I say oh my God because I like pronouncing people's names correctly. So I'm just going to spell it. Bean, AGOODGL. Do you get any vibes on the cryptocurrency Theta? Will it get to $7 in 2026? Interesting. I'm seeing it at 6.39. I don't know if that's now because I don't do crypto myself. Oh, we got a card came straight out. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. Being AGOOD. Oh, I think it says being a good girl. I'm looking at it. Being a good girl. Being AGOOD, which a good GRL girl. Here's your card. Ace of Pentacles. Pardon me. I'm going to look it up. Pardon me for you. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles represents prosperity and material gains. The beginning of successful endeavors that bring good financial reward. So just because the cards are saying, yes, it's going to be the 7 that you've asked for, be careful. Don't just say, oh, well, it's going to reach 9 now that it's 7, because if you want it to get to 7, take your money and run. Okay? Don't be too greedy is the warning that comes with good money fortune. Okay? You got to learn when to say stop. But this card, please research it. Ace of Pentacles. What a great card. I love getting aces, especially the Pentacles. All right. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. They're the two best ones. I love them. Okay. All right. My Phrygian friend, she says, by the way, that sequin horse is just simply amazing. Gorgeous. And Linda's readings I've had have been spot on, including going to see a friend in time overseas before she got her angel wings. So let me just elaborate. And I'm sure this person's going to agree. This is a true testimonial because she's here live. It's her comment. One Evalua, okay? On Evalua 1131. You can read the comment. She contacted me for a reading and she said, I want to go and see a sick friend of mine next year, early next year. So we were speaking in like October, November, and I said, don't wait. You've got to see her before Christmas. Thank God this woman did go because her friend passed away 2 days later before Christmas. I love being a psychic. I love it when I get it right. But it's a double-sided sword with being a psychic because sometimes it hurts knowing what's coming. And the worst part is we don't just want to blur it out and say it as it is. I've learned over the years not to color code stuff, so I do say things like, please go see them because I don't think they're going to last that long in a nice, empathic sort of way. But thank God this woman did listen because she was actually going to, it was international flight that she had to go on. So she really could not afford it until January, February to go see her friend. But thank God she listened to me. She went in mid-December. Well, around the 20th of December, I think it was. And she saw her friend 2 days before she passed away. I love that I get the information right. I love that I can be of assistance to people. Because if you're watching the comments, this person is here every week. They're in a different time zone to me. But They take their time to be here listening to me every week. And we've already had a reading where it was proven accurate. So I don't need my testimonials, guys. If you do want a private reading from me, up to an hour and a half. All I ask for is a contribution. I don't charge. You just made me cry, babe. It still upsets me that I get it right. I wish sometimes I didn't. When I dream plane crashes and I see people lying on the ground, and then 2 days later, there it is on the news. It breaks my heart. But that's just the truth of being a psychic. Yeah, now I'm crying. Thank God. Thank God I'm nearly finished for the day. Let's keep this on a good note, hey? Oh, God, I've got to wipe my tears away. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Sarah the Observer, they say, excellent. I'm seeing that 9 Cups option. Thank you. Thank you. Virgo, Empress cards. I love your name. Oh, God, now my nose is running. Oh, God. Okay, now my screen has just refreshed again. So now I've just got to go back up to where I was. If I do ever miss someone, please come back, email me. I'm happy to send you some cards as a thank you for emailing me. And also it's a thank you for letting me know I've missed you, because I do, my screen refreshes the comments, so I do miss people. Okay, here's one. Tales Abates, I think it is, Tales Abates 5927. Will me and my current ex, Q, get back together soon? Do he still love me and left him? I left him and now want him back. I think he's seeing someone else. I don't want nobody else. I'm hearing too bad, too sorry, too late. Okay? We all make mistakes. I'm the first one to admit I've made plenty in my life, okay? But it's when we sit down and we work it out and we say, damn, did I do that the way I would have liked to have done it? Was it impulse? Was it a trigger moment? We all can make mistakes, yeah? We all make mistakes. But at the end of the day, if we can truly say sorry for it, and we've got to say sorry to ourselves first. Heal it within yourself. Become a better person because of it. Okay? And then you can go back to that other person. Maybe. We don't have to. And say sorry to them. But my concern is, I think he's seeing someone else. If he's seeing someone else, do not interrupt that. Because you don't know what lessons he's now learning with them as well. If it's meant to be, he'll come back into your life. Okay? But at this point, I'm hearing too bad, too sorry, too late. It's funny how it's in that order. Too bad, too sorry, too late. Because I've heard it a few times now. So reassess your life. Become the person that you want to be for when he comes back. Who is it that you truly do want to be? Do you want to be that person who broke up with him and then have regrets over it? Please don't have regrets, because that's how we go to hell. Okay? But at the end of the day, making yourself a better person will attract in a better partner. Okay? We all make mistakes. We all have to go through relationships to learn how to be better for the next one. And you don't know if he's with this person for him to grow and to learn a little bit from too. Yeah? I'm just waiting to get a card, by the way. Oh, that's not it. Because obviously, the more we learn, the more wiser we become. I'm not saying any of us ever become perfect. God, I'll never call myself perfect. But we strive to be perfect. Okay? Always striving to be a better person. And I hope that makes sense to you at this point. Tails of Bates, 5927. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. We finally got your card. Oh. Now, this card is pretty unique for what you're going through. I left him is what I want to concentrate on here in your comment, because you got the Fool. I was a fool. I shouldn't have left him. But remember, the Fool is the strongest and powerful card in the deck, because the Fool is the one who doesn't manipulate, it doesn't hide, but it's better than what people perceive them to be. The court jester, if you look at medieval times, the court jester, there's a movie, Danny Kaye was in the court jester. The court jester is the one who sits at the king's feet, making himself out to be a fool, making the jokes, singing the tunes, and blah, 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 making everybody happy. But he's also the king's most confident person. He's the one who does all the back snooping and spying on everybody else, so the king's protected. He's the one who goes out and does all those deals, negotiations on behalf of the king. So they're a lot smarter than what they appear. So don't use manipulation, don't hide stuff, but they're smarter, more intelligent than who they appear to be. The Fool card. Please go research it, because you've made some mistakes, and now it's time for you to learn how not to make them again. If that person comes back, I really hope that they do. I want you to be happy and healthy and loved. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. So just remember, that's your card for today, okay? Alrighty, so next one down the list, we have Empress, Virgo Empress cards. Interesting, if I recall, Moon is like hidden. Thanks, I will. Yep. Okay, Joan Malero says, I'm just reaching out to you, Lynda, because I think this is... Oh, gosh, I've just refreshed my screen again. Look at all the new comments I just got in like 5 minutes. Here we go. I did pass structural biology. Did I pass? Honey, trust it. Okay? You've got to start trusting yourself. When you passed it, how did you feel when you did the exam or the assignment? Did you feel confident that you knew the stuff? If you're not feeling confident, then you know that you failed it. Because you should be walking into these exams knowing the answers with confidence, knowing that that's your ultimate job that you're going to be doing. Okay? Alrighty. So let me just scroll back up to where I was. Oh, hang on. There. Okay. Jim Holland says, I just took Lola for her walk tonight and she's just woken up the neighbourhood dogs because she lost it with an uptown shopping cart. Lola, I love your dog, Jim. Okay. Being a good girl. Yeah, I know it now. Thank you, Lynda. Great advice. Fijian lovely lady. I had endless gratitude to Lynda for being there in time, 100%. What Lynda says is totally correct. Well, thank you so much, darling. Okay, Bob Hope says, thanks for the card. Happy holidays. Love Bud 10. I love that. The Love Bud. I'm just the Love Bud. Hello, how are you? I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. A card and a reading, please, and thank you. How am I doing? Well, I'm hearing that you're actually going a little bit better than what you think you are. There's a few on here tonight that have all just lost their jobs over the last few days, the last couple of weeks, which totally disappoints me at Christmas. I don't know how these employers, how do they go home to their families knowing what they've done? You know, I couldn't live with that conscience. Yeah, but I'm seeing with you, Sarah. Thank you for saying that, you know, Love Bud's your handle, but your name's Sarah. Thank you so much for being here, firstly. I really do appreciate that. And I'm seeing that you're actually doing better than a lot of other people out there. You know, at this time of year, it's called the silly season for a reason, okay? But we do get stressed. This is when we get all our self-doubts. We also have the, oh my God, the year's gone, what did I accomplish type moment. So we have all that confusion about where we're going. We want perfect lives for ourselves, okay? Sometimes a perfect life is if I can just sit at night and just watch Netflix for 10 minutes before I go to bed. You know? So working out what is important to us is what's paramount. Do we all want the 15-room mega mansion with a heliport in the backyard with 2 Rolls Royces in the garage? Or do we want good family friends that come over and we all just eat humbly on a Friday night and watch the stars because we're broke to go out? I tell you which option I'm in there right now. Lying on a grass, watching the moon with friends, tell you, best conversations ever. So, card with a reading for Love Bud. Thank you, Sarah. Your life's actually going pretty damn good at this point. I'm seeing that you've got your act together more than what you think you have. That's a compliment. Love you for being here. The card I just got for you is the 10 of Wands. So I'd like to just go and research this one for you. 10 of Wands. Let's have a look. Ten of Wands. Why do I look up some cards and not others? Because I get told by her to look them up so I get a better clarity. 10 of Wands. You may feel weary and overwhelmed with responsibilities. Well, hello, it's that time of year, isn't it? Or feeling overburdened and under pressure and strained. However, there are easier ways of handling this load if you take a step back and look beyond it. So that's what this card's saying. It's saying we create our own reality, you know, and sometimes it's okay to delegate. You know, I used to do first aid training, and I also worked with the police for 10 years. And the first thing we learn is delegate. So if you turn up as a scene, hey, you ring 911, you go get some towels, you stand guard and make sure no one enters the scene, and you just sit there and cry because you're not really good for anything at this point. See, you delegate. So that's what I'm hearing. But now I want you to delegate your tasks. Delegate what you're doing today. Delegate how often do you get to sleep? How often do you look after other people? Delegate, which is also assign. Assign duties to things. I'm going to commit myself today for half an hour to make myself dinner. That sort of thing. So we're being accountable. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, how are you doing? You're doing quite well, but you've got self-doubt because you just feel like you're overburdened at this point. So let go of some of these sticks off your back. Let other people deal with it. And you're going to feel so much better when you don't have that control over everything going on in your life. Okay? Isn't that interesting? I just heard, let go of your ego. Let go of your ego. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, we've got a really big one here. User ZH2ZD9NT5W. Whew! Can I just call you user ZH2? Okay. Hi, Linda. I recently cut off my best friend who I've known in all my life. Do you feel I was right? Now, I'm going to cross out the no. I'm going to write down my answer. But I want a card to confirm it for you, okay? I recently cut off my best friend who I've known all my life. Do you feel I was right in doing this? Let's get you a card. So for those who don't know, my new book just hit. Yay! It's called The Higher Self Meditation Handbook. It shows us how to let go of ego, how to connect with our higher self. Okay, it's also got the water meditation in there from Emoto Masuru. On Lulu, it's going to be about $20-something. On Amazon, it's about to be $30. So I'm doing a deal today. If you do want my book, $10 through PayPal. My link is below, my PayPal link. Please email me once you've paid me $10. And when I reply, I won't just send you one of my books. You get all 5 of my books as a thank you special for Christmas. Okay, so that's $2 per book. I've got 5 books, including my 5 years where I went to heaven. Look how sick that is. Okay? What I saw in heaven, the music of heaven. Why are there chairs in heaven? What are the buildings like? Who did I see there? Okay? What was floating? I was floating in the house for 45 minutes. I met my great-great-great-great-grandmother. What did she say? Then I've got Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained, Why We All Feel Stuck. I've got a good, great book called The Ghost Explained, which is all about ghost stories, real ghost photos, how to talk to ghosts, what to say, what never to say. Psychics Explained, with all our psychic abilities, how to get them, how to get rid of them if you don't want them again. So there's a lot of educational books that I've got there, okay? So you get all 5 of my books at this point for $10. Wow, they're $30 on Amazon each. So it's $150 on Amazon. Come to me for 10. Please save your money. Okay, so user ZH2ZD9NT5W. I'm going to look this card up. It's a minor Incarna card. Let's have a look at what I get. Okay. So what are you saying again? I recently cut off my best friend who I've known all my life. So here's the card you got. It's the 7 of Pentacles. 6. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong card. 7. Oh, whoops. So now we're on the 7. So here it is. It's the 7 of Pentacles, okay? The 7 of Pentacles shows that hard work and patience has been rewarded, and that working methodically towards accomplishment will bring success. You should receive good news regarding your financial position at this time, and all forms of financial applications are well aspected. This is a good card, and it's important to also plan for the future. So I'm the one who first of all says, when doors close, windows open. So, pardon me, burping. I recently cut off my best friend who I've known all my life. Do you feel I was right in doing so? The card is saying yes. And as you can see, I'm not holding a pen and paper, but I also wrote down yes. Okay? For whatever reasons this person was in your life, you've learned all the things that they were there to teach you. Or, the flip side, they've learned everything they needed to learn from you. So there's a door now closing. So please use this time, as the 7 of Pentacles says, because it's a good card. It's showing that you've made the right decision. But now we want to fill that void. You've lost a friend. It's devastating. I lost a friend I had for 15 years. She just texted me and said, I can't do this anymore, I'm gone. And then she sent me 4 voice messages when she knew I couldn't answer the phone. That's a coward. That's a coward after 15 years that does that sort of trip. I opened the first one and it was pretty bad. So the other 3 have now sat there for 2-3 years. I haven't even opened her voice messages because I don't need to hear her dribble. Whatever it was that she wanted to say was things that she needed to say to herself, because I didn't need to hear it. But ultimately, you're in the same boat. It's so hard losing a friend. We feel betrayed. We've lost a loved one. But ultimately, this card is also showing you that there are others out there who's going to fill that void. When a door closes, a window opens. So I'd like you to have a look and see, how many friends do you have? Do you want another one? Go out and make friends. Join a group. Go on Meetup. I go to Meetup. There's always things on locally. Walk-in groups, bike groups, people who do card nights, whatever it is, hobbies. So fill that void with them. If they're ever destined to come back, they're the ones who will come back. Okay? I know you've cut them off. It's not up to you to say come back. I'm hearing it's not up to you to come back. The closure is within you, for you. You don't have to say it to them. You say it to yourself so you heal it. Okay? Love you. I really do love you. I want you to be happy, healthy, and loved. How many times do I say that? Because it's all over wish for anybody. But ultimately, the first person that you've got to do all that for is you. So you've made the right decision. Okay? The card just proved it. Okay, let's keep moving. Azabdol Malik. Oh my God. Hi, I'm new here. I hope I just got your name right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Hello. So if there are new subscribers here, please go through back to my channel. I have playlists. In my heaven information is all my NDE videos. How I died, where I went, what I saw. I break it down. Why is there music in heaven? What are the chairs for? Do we see our loved pets in heaven? What was it like floating in the room before I went to heaven? What was my great grandmother there for? Great, 4 grades. What did she tell me? So I've got heaps of videos there. I've got one there about all my ghost information, ghost stories that I've got because I see ghosts all my life. I've got one there about personal development, all the how-to videos, how to be a better person type stuff. So please, thank you so much for being here. You're welcome to go watch my videos. They're all free. I don't do member-only videos, and I don't do super subs or whatever they call it. Okay, super chats. The only way I get supported is if people decide for themselves to go through PayPal and give me money. Okay, I don't make enough from YouTube to support myself. Oh, I saw that card. Okay. Can I ask if there are any angels in my energy? Yes, there are. We all have angels. Okay, we all have angels. In my book, Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained, I go into it. We all have them. We don't hear from them because we're so consumed in this world, the three-dimensional world, society. So turn off your TV, sit comfortably, and listen. So many people pray, and all they pray for is, oh God, please help me, I need a new job. Oh God, please help me, my car broke down. Oh God, please send your angels down here, I need a new boyfriend. Get that out of your head. Because when we're wanting, we're not creating. Angels are always listening. I've seen angels 3 times with wings. One of those times there was 5 other people in my house and we all saw 2 angels in my house. Wow. One guy, this very laid-back hillbilly type truck driver, gorgeous man, love him to bits because he's so honest. He saw this angel and I said to him, what did you see? And he said, I could never explain the face of God. What the hell did he see? Because they don't look like us. But I've seen them a few times and I know exactly what he's talking about. So, are they with you? Yes. You got the 8 of Swords. You're in the constraints of your belief system. Let go of the belief system around you. You're not getting tortured by these swords. You can walk straight through them. Look, they don't even touch the ground. You feel like you're tied up because sometimes we have to let go of our belief systems in order to obtain the eternity of what our soul is about, our consciousness. Wow. You know, we have all this UFO disclosure stuff coming out now. It's going to break religion. It really is going to break religion. Roman Empire, the Catholic, Vatican, Pope, they're going to crumble when the aliens do really come out of the closet and say, ta-da, we're here. We've been here for the last 5 centuries, by the way. Well, more than that. Look how many lead light windows are in churches from like 1200, and there's aliens in the sky and there's lead light windows. They've seen aliens. What was Easter Island about? There's things that are out there. They're still there. So we have to break down our belief system and look within ourselves and truly find out what we want in our future, what we want in our reality, and most of all, what we want after we die. Because if you listen to NDEs, those who have died like myself, because I died in 2001, where I went, we create what we want. We create heaven, we create hell. Is it any coincidence that Billy Stanley, who was Elvis Presley's brother-in-law, is it any, I've interviewed him, he's on my channel under guest interviews, but is it any coincidence that he saw Elvis when he died? Because he wanted to see him again. And that's why we see family members when we pass over, more so than friends. It's not genetic. Genetic is within our body. Our body passes away. Energy is constant. It's the first rule of thermodynamics. Energy is constant. So we've got to bypass everything we've been brought up to believe. And it's hard letting go. But when we truly open up and we receive all that new knowledge and love, wow. Wow. Angels are always with us. Even if you don't hear them, they always hear you. I've got her. She talks to me every day. And she's the first chapter in my book about heaven because she was there when I died. She was with me when I died. She was there in heaven with me. She was the one who banged on the wall and woke up my husband because I was already unconscious and dead. He woke up because someone was banging on the wall above him. That was her. So they're always with us. Okay? Just got to trust it. Okay. So, Lovebud, thank you so much, Sarah, for saying that. Oh, yeah, I remembered your name. Day 5650, you have a good heart. I am so glad I found your channel today. The advice was on point. I have been in a slump and need to get going. It's the brutal truth. Hard to swallow at the moment. I know. It's so hard. Day 5658. 50, I mean. You know, I wish I had that magic wand I could just take us back to 5 years ago. Oh, let's go back to the 80s, hey? Life in the 80s was so cool. Wow. What happened in the 80s stays in the 80s, Lynda. You know? It was so carefree. I remember walking to the shops. Like, I was 6. So my other 2 sisters were 8 and 10. We'd just walk to the shop. It was like 2 miles away. We didn't care. We had to walk across a train station. We'd just not care. We used to get attacked by a gang and we'd just go to a phone box, ring Mum. She'd come down and bash them up. It's true, because that's what used to happen in the 80s. Mum hit this guy, broke his nose. Then we find out that his brother was up on it. He was a murderer. He was in jail. So, yeah, we were pretty scared there for a while. But thanks, Mum. She stood up for us, because back in the day you did that. Now we're just 2 gutless cowards. Nobody wants to stand up. No one wants to make a rift. No one wants to be individual or unique anymore. And that's why I think we're all losing ourselves, because we're complying, yeah, that's the word. We're complying to what the government wants for us. And look at lockdowns. They made us so worthless. You must do this, you must do that. Don't go outside your house. So everyone was like, okay, I won't leave my house. Thank you so much for feeding me. We lost it. Ourselves. So I'm here to get it back. I'm not telling you to go out and do anything radical. Find it within ourselves. Be nice to others. Be nice to birds. Look at that person today asking for a question for their pigeon. They didn't want a card for themselves. They wanted a card for their pigeon. That's the sort of people I attract. That's the type of generosity, genuinity, Genuinity, is that a word? No. Genuine, loving, generous, supporting people. Anyone like that's welcome in my life. Come on board, because I'm on the soul-searching warrior train. You know? Stay tuned, because I've got some great things coming. My new book just hit, Higher Self Meditation Handbook. That's just hit. As soon as it goes live, it's going to be $30 on Amazon. I am so pinged with them charging so much. They're already billionaires. So that's why I give away my books for just a generous little token. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be a spoiled person. I don't want to be above anybody else. I'm just average. I'm just you. And I hope that my generosity, my genuine heart comes through when I speak to people. Because I just try my best to be my best and to share my knowledge so you become your best too. Okay. Alrighty. Did I give you a card? I was just talking then. I didn't even remember if I gave you a card or not. So let's give you another card. If you just got one, there you get in two. Okay. My brain is a sieve at the best of times. Okay. All right. So this is for Azza Abdul Malik. Oh my God. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. 2250. Okay. My eyes are watering. Now, for those who don't know, my eyes do water. When I died in America, I don't like talking about it. I just tell people I had a cold, but it was pretty violent. My husband actually hit me straight across the temple 3 days before I died. He did knock me unconscious, and now I've got a permanent eye injury. My eye waters, okay? So I do get tissues a lot right in my eye if you haven't noticed it. Okay. Yeah, but I never want to fix it because it's like the other scars I've got from dying. I don't need tattoos because I've battle scars to show you what I've been through. I've got videos where I show all my scars, where I've got scars on my legs where I was convulsing when I died in hospital because I flatlined to get in hospital, so they strapped me to the bed. And because your body's doing all this shaking, I've got strap marks on my ankles. Yeah, so there you go. I've got scars, and I'm happy for it. I'm proud of it. It's the opportunity because I wouldn't be here talking to you guys and inspiring you guys to be your best unless I've been through the worst. I took on that burden for you guys so you don't hopefully have to go through what I went through. Okay, so let's go there again. Oh my God. Hang on. Abdul Malik. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. Thank you for your messages. I'm glad to be here. You just got a card came out. Oh, 7 of Swords. There you go. Please go research what that one means. 7 of Swords. Okay. So, 7 of Swords. So now we go back to my little Fijian girl. Thanks, Lynda, for all your time and energy today. Love always. Heart, heart, heart. Looking forward to the 26th year. I'm doing, the 70s and 80s were just great. Tomorrow, about this time tomorrow, so in 24 hours, I'm going to do my 2026 prediction video. Please set your subscribe button. Please set your notifications because I'm thinking this one is a doozy. You know, I made a prophecy 3 years ago that King Charles won't last 3 years after his coronation. I am hearing there's no good news coming for King Charles. I also want to talk about Trump. I want to talk about Albanese, Starmer, and that stupid karma guy now in replacing Trudeau in Canada. I want to talk about some. Yeah, no. Thank you for reminding me. There are some pretty horrific global natural disasters that are going to be on the news. I want to talk about those and some other stuff as well. So here we go. Where am I up to? We are now at What have I done? I could have sworn there was another message there. I've already spoken to all you people in the comments. What the hell was that? There was a message there and it's just gone deleted. So we're 1 Evalua 1131, my friend from Fiji. There was a comment right below there. So she comes up as a red E and then there's a blue L. There was a comment there and now it's gone. I don't think the comment was there. It was just for me. But there was something there and I pulled a card, the 8 of Pentacles. So whatever that message was, there you go. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, my God. Yeah, because there's Love Bud. You were right. The 80s were blessed. I read that after the other comment, so I started pulling the comment. There was a comment there. It's gone. That was weird. I just saw a comment there. Anyway, so 3 hours, Guinness Book for Records today. Yes, I've been here for nearly 3 hours. That just shows you guys, I'm here out of my own good time and effort. I could be out watching Netflix or walking to the park or going to feed them the ducks or giving Mary a cuddle. I don't really care. But I am here for you guys. I will be here Wednesday, 9 a.m. Brisbane. Sorry, get that back. I will be here Thursday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, which if you're in America, it'll be about 6, anywhere between 4 and 7 p.m. So check your time zones, okay? I'll be here then doing psychic days. Sunday from now on is tarot day again, so no more psychic questions on Sunday. If you want a copy of my book, please email me, make a contribution through PayPal. You get all 5 books for $10 at this point. If you do want a private reading from me, please make a PayPal contribution. I'll also send you all 5 books as a gift, as a thank you for being Christmas, okay? So I like being generous, I like being kind, and most of all, I like being here for you guys. So that is it for me today. Thank you for all the last comments that I've got. Yeah. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you for those who have sent me gifts in the mail. My PO box is below if anyone ever does want it. Oh, Lord Barry. Oh, my goodness. I've been here from tonight's start. No card needed. You have worked really hard. Please take the card for yourself. Lord Barry, I'm going to do your card, and then I'm going to do me a card. I don't usually do me a card. Let's do it. So, Lord Barry, love you, darling man. Thank you so much for saying, the generosity of people is just so good at this time of year. But damn, there's some nasty pieces out there too, isn't there? Oh, God. Anyway, we don't want to think about those. We just want to create our own energy at this point. So, Lord Barry, a card for Lord Barry, please. And then I'm going to do me a card. I don't usually do me a card. I think I've only done it once in 2 years of doing this. But it's Christmas. Why not give myself a little special? So, card for Barry first. Card for Barry. Barry, please. Lord Barry, to be correct. That's not the card. That's the card. Oh, good. Oh! Lord Barry, this is for you. You got the Page of Swords. Now, the page is always news coming. Good news coming. But because it's a sword, there's a bit of a delay. But don't worry about the delay because that's just you getting sorted things out, right? Take the time, be patient, sort it all out. So when this thing comes, whatever it is, it's all going to work out for you. So you got the Page of Swords. I love getting the pages because it means things are coming your way. Yay! If you win Lotto, please just drop me an email and say, hey, it worked. But I had to wait 3 months to get the payment. See what I mean? So there's the delay with the swords. But Page of Swords is an awesome card. So, guys, this is it for me. It's just Barry, and you deserve a really good card. Lord Barry, I love you. I love it. Lord Barry. I should get my tiara out. I bought myself a tiara one year. Some people have seen it. It's actually a red tiara. Okay, let's go there. Card for Linda now. Come on. Yes, as Elaine said, I've been here for 3 hours. Oh, God, there's my card. Oh, okay. The Three of Wands. So let's look it up. This is my card for me, guys. I don't like it in usually a card for me because it's about you day, you know? Three of Wands. Where's the Wands? Swords, Pentacles, Cups. Of course, it's going to be the last one. Yep. What is it? The Three. All right, so here's the Three of Wands. Anyone interested in knowing what my week's going to be like? We see a positive pattern of progression emerging here, taking the initial energy from the Ace, then manifesting the idea, and now a completion of those first steps. Well, I did just get a published book last night. Your initial goals have been realized, and while these have been successful, there is still more work ahead. Thank you for reminding me. So, guys, I want to clarify what this card actually means. Last night, I actually finished the Higher Self Meditation Handbook. Okay? I am now starting work on the work that I know I have to do. It's going to be called Heaven Energy Healing. It's big. I went to heaven for 5 years. I know what we think we create. So using those magnetic forces, I have utilized it here on Earth when I cured my own brain tumor and throat cancer. I've got all the scans, CTs, MRIs to prove I had them. I've even got the doctor's report somewhere in the pile, because it's a big pile, where they say they're not there anymore. As you can see, I've never had surgery where I had my brain tumor. As you can see, I had it was an inch, 30 millimeter lump here in my throat. There's no cuts. There's no surgery. Where did that lump go? Unless I cured it myself and got rid of it. So I'm starting this book this week while my daughter's away for 2 weeks. It's called Heaven Energy Healing. How to heal ourselves. Look how many people now have had strokes, heart attacks, blood clots. Look how many people are now having cardiac arrest at 8 years old. How many people have now got neurological problems where they can't walk, they've got the glitches. I don't want to say what it's from, but I know what it's from because I got told not to take it, if you're following what I'm saying. But I believe that I'm here for a reason, and it's to get this out there to as many people as possible. I truly hope and pray that once I start doing this, I've already started it, by the way, I'm collecting pictures that prove it. So using electrons. So once this all starts, I'll give you a little hint. Guess what this is made of? I'll bring it in. Who can see what I make these out of? I have the best psychic sleeps when I wear this to bed, I tell you. But I'm probably going to make a few of those and give them away for free, because part of the launch of this, I wish I had the money to just do like stage productions and put it out there as training videos. I might look at Udemy and put it out there as a video where people can, it's like a course, how to do it. But that's my next project. I know it's my legacy because I'm the one that was in heaven for 5 years. Dr. Raymond Moody even told me that I was one of the longest and most in-depth NDEs he'd ever heard of. So, of course, I've got to get this out there. Hopefully I don't die again after it's finished. That would be the biggest ha-ha moment from the universe, wouldn't it? So that card meant a lot. It means that I've just finished this one. If you do want one, just make a cheap donation through PayPal. You get all 5 books for free as a contribution through PayPal. I'm more than happy to do that for people. Yeah. So today was free. Thursdays are free. I love yous all. I want you all. Yeah, Barry, you're gorgeous, darling. I really, really want you all to just remember how good, how loved, supportive, kind, generous we all are. Because the energy is just so needed at this point. But I'm looking at my live. I've now been going for 3 hours and 4 minutes. Oh my God. My throat's getting a bit sore. I'm going, I need to go and make a drink and just not talk for a few days because I've been talking nonstop for the last 3 hours. So please know, guys, I will be here 9 a.m. Brisbane time on Thursday. Live tarot day. Oh, no, it's live psychic reading day. So as soon as you see me upload it, set your notifications. You're welcome to come in, ask your question before I start. Okay, well, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all. Don't forget that you're all loved. Little Wave said thank you. Take care. Barry says bye. Elaine, love you. Love you all. Nanu, nanu, nanu. Okay, guys, from me, it's out. I'm out. Nanu, nanu. Stay good, stay healthy, stay in love. Love yous all. Okay, bye.